All right, guys, welcome to the Unfiltered Podcast for the nighttime edition. We have six lovely ladies with us, and it is our first show back. Really excited. It's going to be an amazing show. Let's get it.
I'm the best ever. I'm the most brutal, most vicious, and most ruthless champion there's ever been. There's no one can stop me. Lance to the conqueror. No, I'm Alexander. He's no Alexander. I'm the best ever.
Yo, baby, how y'all doing on this beautiful Monday? I'm really happy to be back, and tonight we're joined with six beautiful and lovely ladies. But before we get to the show, like, subscribe, hit the bell so you get notified every time we go live. Join the Discord, guys. We got fucking Josh, also goes by Repo. He has finally updated the Discord, so it's even more lit than it already was.
Shout out to him.
You could drop us topic suggestions and videos to react to in there, and it's all the behind the scenes of the P stars fighting, the OnlyFans girls fighting, all the strippers fighting. And if you didn't know, by June 10th, if we hit 50K subscribers, we're going to be choosing 10 of y'all from the Discord to come on a cruise with us. It's going to be me, Josh, Eric, and Spence. It's the Virgin Cruise, so no kids allowed.
Yeah. Special shout out to our boy Don, man. Don's been working really hard on the Clip channel. It's already surpassed 2K subs in like 4 weeks. So shout out to him. Let's give a quick shout out to our sponsor real quick, bro.
Shout out to Dr. Kish. He's a certified family medical physician, and he's here to answer all of your questions. He's not going to prescribe you no bullshit. So for all of the viewers of the Unfiltered podcast, he's offering a 50% off discount. So hit him up. All his links are in the description.
Yeah, and guys, in case you haven't noticed, that's not Anwar in the back.
No, sir.
They were like, whose voice is that?
So shout out to Repo, man. He's come in. He's already taking care of business. Anwar had to step out. You know, he had to handle some stuff with family. So wish him all the best, and we will keep you guys updated with that. So thanks to the chat for everything, because I know you guys love them and you guys talk to them every single show, man.
They were like, Anwar,
Yeah.
we love Anwar.
But I
As
promise
soon as
you,
started.
Repo is gonna take over too.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Also, 50K subs by June 10th, and I will take $50,000 of my own money to throw you guys a lit ass party.
Yep.
I want to give a special shout out to all the ladies that came out yesterday. We had how many ladies here? A whole bunch of them.
Yeah, it was a good amount.
And,
It was like a panel.
Yes. So Jules officially has like all the stuff for the merch website. It's gonna be up hopefully within the next few weeks. Okay, depends on how this week. Okay, depends on how fast she works.
Bro, we sell out before we even get the fucking merch.
Yeah, and that's another thing too, man. We're super blessed that you guys are actually buying the merch like that. If you guys do want some merch until the website is up, just DM me on Instagram at Real Eric the Great or at Basil Artiste.
Also, guys, if you didn't know, become a member. When you become a member, you first of all, you have to do it on your desktop. At the bottom right, it's a cash symbol. Click that cash symbol. When you become a member, you get certain perks. I know the highest perk, Ultra Instincts, you get enter our private chats on Instagram. You get our personal number so you can do business with us. Also, you get percentages off the merch.
Yeah. Also, another thing is we're gonna start throwing events soon. So like we're planning a pool party for the ladies. So super excited about that as well. We had a whole bunch of them come through yesterday. We were chilling, eating, doing all that good stuff. Okay, so we're gonna start off with the nighttime show. We're gonna let the ladies introduce themselves. We'll start off with you.
Can I get your name, age, and what you do for a living?
My name is Ellie. I'm 21 and I'm an assistant for a tattoo artist.
Okay.
Assistant for a tattoo artist. Okay, so you be getting those free tattoos?
Yeah.
You didn't want to cap down.
No,
like,
no,
nah.
I do tip her and everything. I make sure that she gets what she's owed.
All right, shout out to you.
You got some nice tattoo. All right, what about you? Go ahead.
Okay, my name is Dee Dee. I am 22 years old and my birthday's tomorrow. Every day.
Okay, shout out to you. Ladies, can you do me a favor and put your hair behind your
Damn, I
your
thought
ear right here, because
Yeah,
we
we
want to
did.
make sure that the camera goes ahead and catches. Yeah, but the thing is sometimes they take it off to go to the bathroom or something like that. Okay, cool. So what about you?
And
Well, my name's
Oh, I'm
Nayeli.
sorry.
Go ahead.
What,
You
you
can
finished,
finish.
right?
I didn't even
No,
say
you
what
said
I
my
did.
birthday. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah, my birthday's tomorrow. I had to say it again. What I do for a living is I work from home. I sell like medical insurance, kind of.
So you be finessing the old people.
No, I don't be finessing them. I just be I would say I'm more like a customer service agent. Like I don't directly sell it, but like I help them with their insurance stuff. And I'm a model.
Okay.
Okay, shout out to you.
All right. And what about you?
Well, my name's Nayeli, and I'm currently in school for cardiac sonography, but I work during the week as a medical assistant in a hospital. And then on the weekends, I do bottle service and industry jobs in Chicago.
Damn. You
In
trying to-
Chicago?
Yeah, I live in Chicago,
Oh,
What part of
shit.
Chicago?
River North.
River North. Sounds boring.
Oh my God.
Have you ever been to Chicago?
No, I've never been.
Yo, that sounds like.
Fucking
Well, I was
Right.
there once on like a changing flight thing. They like emergency
Layover?
landed. Yeah.
He was hoping you would say you was from 63rd or something.
From
Okay,
O
cool.
Block.
All right, cool. What about you? Go ahead.
I'm Noelle. I'm 23. I'm a student at FAU and I'm in tech.
What's your major?
I'm management information systems.
Okay, so you're like a tech nerd.
Yeah.
Okay, shout out to you. You had to make hella bread.
Hopefully.
All right. What about
about
you?
you?
Go ahead.
Hi, I'm Giovanna. I am 20, turning 21 this Sunday.
Shout out to you.
Thank you. I am a singer, producer, audio engineer, live and recording mix master, and a producer and musician.
Yo, shout out to
Go
you.
off.
Yo,
Wow.
you know what's crazy, bro? We y'all have like a
'Cause she's
little
an Aries.
hatred for the same people. Dre Knight.
Oh yeah,
Oh, really?
I've been to the Paramount for his 40th birthday.
Really?
You were
Yeah.
there?
Yes.
Bro, what the?
I don't know if I would say hate.
Oh yeah,
You know
nah,
what I mean?
that's
I
a
just
song
have
where
a
dislike.
business.
Yeah, dislike.
I don't. Yeah. I
I don't-
mean, you know.
I don't
eh,
agree with his personal morals.
okay. Yeah.
That's
Well,
just me though.
I don't really know him, so we just had like a bad first interaction. First impressions are very important. So,
Agree.
what about you? Go ahead.
I'm Isabel. I'm 19 and I'm in college finishing my second year and I work part-time at the mall.
What's your major?
Exercise physiology.
So this physical education,
Like
kind of.
to become like an athletic trainer or physical
Okay.
therapist.
All right,
that-
shout out to you.
Okay, cool. Shout out to you, and thanks, ladies, for coming today. So before we get to our first question, I want to go ahead and get to any super chats real quick.
Yeah, we got. Sorry about that. We got one super chat so far from Dr. Kish.
Shout out
Missed
to
the
Kish.
show and forgot all my geography. Ladies, help me out. Name 2 states in the U.S. and their capitals. Don't repeat
Oh.
any. Happy
All right.
birthday in advance.
I
Didi.
love. Okay, shout out to my boy Kish.
Kiss
I
came in
love.
strong too.
Yeah,
He's
I
like, "Fuck
love how
that."
he's like, yo, I missed the show. I forgot all my geography. Okay, cool. So what was the question again? He said, name 2 what?
2 states and their
capitals.
capitals.
Okay,
please
you know what?
start
I
off
like
with-
this one. I like this one. You know what? And since you wanted to start off with you, we will start off with her. Go ahead.
Okay.
2 states and their capitals. Go ahead.
California, Sacramento, and Pennsylvania, Hillsborough.
Hillsborough is not the capital. of
Yeah, it's not.
Pennsylvania.
It's definitely not.
Yo, she
From
was
Pennsylvania.
so
sounded so
confident.
confident.
That was confident. as Shit.
Okay, can I say a different state?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
That's kind of.
Don't say
You
mine,
did a cop
bro.
out. You went to a state that you lived in.
Why were you so
before.
confident about that one?
I'm from Pennsylvania too. That's embarrassing.
Okay. Just give us another one. Go ahead. We're gonna have to move on because you're giving them too much time to think. Go ahead. Give me 2.
Pennsylvania, the capital is Pittsburgh, not Philly.
Okay, shout out to you.
And then for New York, the capital is New York City.
Okay.
No, it's not.
No, it's not.
Damn. How you would get on her and then fuck up? How you would
I
get
don't
on
know
her?
if we should be telling them that they're wrong though.
I mean,
No,
it
but
doesn't
she
matter.
can't count that because it's wrong.
Is
and
it
I
Buffalo?
know.
They're not gonna
Actually,
get it.
I'm not
no.
gonna tell you.
Okay.
It's not. It's not
Oh,
Buffalo.
Okay,
either.
we're gonna move on. Go ahead. Give us 2.
New Jersey, Trenton, and New York, Albany.
All right. Go ahead.
I'm
Give us
about to
2.
feel really stupid, but Indiana, Indianapolis, and
Oh,
I
all
think
right.
for Ohio, Cincinnati. I don't even know if it's in Ohio.
It is. It is, and you're right.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Shout out to her. She
I'm
said,
surprised
"I don't
you-
even know Cincinnati's in Ohio." but
Right?
fuck it."
That was an educated guess.
All right. What about Chicago? You're from there.
Chicago's not a.
You know,
I'm sorry. I'm thinking like Illinois. Like, why didn't you name your home state?
because okay, so
Damn, she better say I don't know that shit.
I actually don't.
Okay, all right,
I went
cool.
to school in Indiana.
Gotcha. Okay. What about you? Go ahead.
I'm sorry I'm doing this to you, but Maryland, Baltimore.
No.
No. It's
Wow.
not? It's not?
That is so racist.
Baltimore, Maryland. No.
That is so
That's
fucking.
not-
I was just in Baltimore.
Eric's hurt. That one
I'm
hurt.
really
That
hurt.
one hurts you.
I'm not from Maryland though.
Okay.
I
Okay.
just
All right.
lived
Give me
there.
another one.
I was gonna say Chicago, Illinois before you said it. So
Uh-huh.
yeah.
Give me another one. Just give me another one.
Chicago, yeah.
It is.
Chicago, no.
What about
Chicago's not the
Kentucky,
capital.
Tennessee. Tennessee's definitely the.
Okay,
Tennessee
okay.
is Nashville.
You're hurting
I'm
yourself.
sorry.
You just
I
gave
know.
me
But
two
did she say
states.
Kentucky,
Yeah.
Tennessee?
Yeah.
Listen, bro. Listen, I moved a lot because I was in the military and I did not learn about my geography. Please.
So this should be so easy for you.
I know Maryland.
Can
I
it's
go?
I know you know
Yeah.
Maryland. That's a cop out though.
I know
Now,
Maryland.
Annapolis,
Annapolis,
Maryland.
I know that.
I'm gonna.
It's
I
really
think it's Atlanta, Georgia. Is Atlanta?
Okay.
Yeah.
Shout out to you.
Can you give me
Alright.
another one since you're from Maryland?
Delaware. Is it Wilmington? It's Dover.
Dover. Who said Dover?
Me. I
Shout out to
redeemed
you.
myself.
Yeah,
Sorry.
she
She
did.
redeemed herself.
I was
Okay.
close enough.
All right, cool. Yeah, shout out to the ladies.
Isabel hit that quick rewind.
Okay, cool. Any other super chats, bro?
I got 3.
Yeah, we got one more from Kish. Shout out to Miss Blue, cardiac sonographer. I know what that is. Ladies, do you have any idea what her job entails? By the way, South Florida is better than Chicago.
Yeah,
facts.
that's a question for you. Is South Florida better than Chicago?
Oh, 100%. I'm already considering moving here within
Yeah.
the next year.
Is this your first time here?
Yeah, I just turned 21 last month, so I wasn't able to do anything fun until recently.
Wow, congratulations to you. And actually, Dr. Kish is single, so you know,
Yeah.
he,
We do a
and,
link
and he
up.
just moved to.
He'll
to
be
South
here
Florida.
Friday. Maybe you come
Yeah,
back.
shout out to him.
I leave tomorrow morning,
Aw,
actually.
man. That sucks.
I can extend my flight.
Yeah, no bullshit. All right, cool. Slide in the DMs, Dr. Kish.
Yeah, Nayeli
No,
Alvarado.
and he's actually a real doctor. So, okay, cool. So, do we have anything else, bro?
No, no more.
No, okay,
supers.
so ladies, my first question to you guys is gonna be this. Okay, what is the biggest difference between the life as a man and life as a woman? And we'll start off with you. Go ahead. So, in the world, what's the biggest difference between life as a man and life as a woman?
Men are viewed based on different factors like money and upkeep, clothes they wear. I mean, girls are judged on that too, but it's a different type of thing. Females are more judged on their looks, their appearance, how they portray themselves, how they act, and how they carry themselves in a not professional, but
Speak it to the mic.
Oh, I'm sorry. How they carry themselves in a upkept manner.
Okay. What about you? What do you think is the biggest difference between life as a man and life as a woman? Go ahead.
I think the biggest difference is women are more taught to like care about their emotions and talk about their emotions, and with men, like it's like you guys don't really touch into the emotional aspect of things or really brought up with those or told that like feeling emotions is okay. It's like you guys are more brought up on like what she was saying, like money, the money aspect and the physical aspect and of having what's the word you guys be saying? Popularity, but
The
not
status?
popularity. Yeah, the status.
Okay. Yeah, popularity has nothing to do with that.
Yeah,
okay.
Not popularity. I'm sorry.
What
I'm
about you?
status.
Biggest difference between life as a man and life as a woman? Go ahead.
I personally believe life as a woman is much easier than life as a man. I feel maybe from my own personal experience, but being a pretty girl, I have all these opportunities to do these things. And for men, it's much harder to come across those opportunities. Like you have to be like successful or well liked. I don't know if I also have like a outgoing personality where I make friends wherever I go. And it's just like I made friends with all of these beautiful ladies and we got along very well. And for men, I feel like it's much harder too in public. Like if a man goes up to a woman, the girl's probably going to be scared the beginning. They're gonna be like, oh shit, he's talking to me. I'm going to run away.
Yeah.
So yeah, I just think it's easier for women. It's harder for men.
Yeah, I would say even like men going up to men is very hard.
It is.
And even though we know like each other's struggle, it's still very hard because men typically aren't easy on other men.
If we don't see you bringing value, it's like, oh, why are you kind of talking to me? Or why should I be talking to you?
100%. Yeah. And I would say definitely. So do you think you benefit from pretty privilege?
Oh, 100%. And I'm very grateful for my pretty privilege.
Okay.
And I'm like, thank you, God, for making me pretty. Thank you, Mom.
I'm glad you admit that because we have a lot of girls that come on here and won't say that.
Okay. Cool. Shout out to you. What do you think is the biggest difference between life as a man and life as a woman?
I think men just their biggest goal is to provide and protect for their family, and I think for women it's to nurture and care for their family. So just a different way of looking at life.
Okay. And she
Yeah, we got
strikes
a
again.
pretty good fucking panel, bro.
And she strikes again. Okay, cool. She always has the bomb ass answers. All right. What about you? Go ahead.
Yeah, I'd say something pretty close, similar, that it's the expectations that a patriarchal society has for men compared to women. I would say, like you said, that we don't really talk about emotions as much as men. And although we're more forward thinking in our current society, it's still not that forward. There's a predisposition that we all have because of our neurological chemistry and just subconsciously what we think for men versus women. So I feel that, you know, like the way that women are looked at is because of the standards set by our ancestors, which isn't necessarily true of what most women want to do. That's why most women push the boss woman thing and feel they need to be too independent.
Who the fuck recruited her?
She just went. I've been trying to get her since like fucking last November.
Who recruited her? They need a raise.
Last November, I've been DMing her, bro, just to get her on the podcast.
All right, shout out to her. Shout out to all you ladies. Okay, what about you? Go ahead.
I would say there are different struggles for each gender. Like with like, let's say like for working, like if a man works like at McDonald's, it's like, damn, he's a bum. But if a woman does, it's like a good thing. But then it's also for women, like women have to like watch themselves carry around tasers, guns, knives, because they have to fear when they walk alone at night. So it's like there's different struggles for each side.
Okay, cool. I get you. Real quick, Repo, do we have any other super chats, bro?
Yeah, we got a few
Okay,
more.
go ahead. Let's read.
David Jones. Do women have more support groups than men do?
Real quick, ladies, do they? You think women have more support groups than men do? Yes or no?
Yes.
No.
Who said
Who just
no?
said no?
Oh God.
Wait, I want to hear your
Okay,
opinion.
yeah, I want to hear her opinion
It
too.
depends on where you come from, to be honest. Because for me, like all of my friends are guys. So I don't have as many female friends because I feel like the thing with most female friends is that women won't call each other out on shit.
Okay.
Like women really won't like be honest with other women, being like, oh yeah, honestly, maybe you came on too strong, or it's not that you were you know, like intimidating, but that your personality is not for him. I would say that like, yeah, men are stigmatized to have such a closed-minded, not even closed-minded, I just say would have such a you know, not open thinking or being able to talk about mental health in a similar sense and that kind of support. But at the same time, like my guy best friends all talk to each other about their mental health. All of my guy best friends, I talk with them about their mental health. So I do understand the perspective and see how, yes, like men might not have as much support. I think it's more not support groups, but just like support through society to go and get mental health help. And
in
like,
general, you think men have more hope then? Because you started talking about honesty.
I think it's equal opportunity.
I feel like what she's saying is like if a man is like down and they're bad, not saying that this is for all men because I know you're saying general, but it's like it's like if a man is down, like he still has the support of his family and stuff of that nature. But
where
like,
do you live?
Yeah, oh God, I was about to say I
my
have
mother
a
is
very close
Caribbean, and
family.
Caribbean parents really like put their sons on pedestals.
Remember,
Okay.
we spoke before the show, and I said we're speaking in generalities.
Yeah.
You're speaking about your personal experience.
But I mean, she was saying a specific group too. That's why I was saying my opinion about it. Like
But
that.
okay, so
I
in,
think-
in general, we're speaking about overall men, right? So like anything over 51%, right? 49, 51, right? I understand that there are some outliers.
Yeah.
We know that. Okay. But overall, most men are actually not supported. There's a reason why more men are committing self-deletion than anybody else in the world.
At higher rates.
Yeah,
Ridiculous
that's
rates. They feel lonely. Women like you guys aren't talking to them. Their friends aren't emotionally there for them because what men are really emotional, right? Sometimes their family isn't even there for them.
Yeah.
So there's a reason why men are self-deleting, and unfortunately, those men don't get heard. So
that is true. Honestly, I'll agree. Like, even if my friend was like, "Oh, I'm going to do this and that," I mean, like, bro, stop being lazy, stop being weak. Like, go get it. Like, that's my
100%.
first reaction.
we actually
My
had a
first reaction
situation
is like,
that.
"Oh, I'm a
Yeah.
coddle him." Like, no, stop being weak, bro.
Yeah. No, 100%. We tend to give each other tough love.
May I add something to this?
Go ahead.
I believe in society, men, it's looked down upon to be weak or to feel like you're struggling through mental
Yeah.
health, and people are going to be like, oh, you're a pussy, you're this, you're that. But I personally know more men that have self-deleted than women, and it's really sad. And I personally try to be there for my friends when they are feeling sad or down. And not just with your family and close friends, like there's more support groups like that you can look up on Facebook for like a
Oh, for
bunch
sure.
of different things, like domestic violence or drug addiction or alcohol abuse. Like there's so many support groups for women than there are for men, or like a single mother support group. Like there's so many things for women than there are for men. And I just feel like maybe your close friends are like really tight with each other, but like as they said, like, oh, stop being weak, stop being a pussy,
Right,
like get up and go
exactly.
work.
Yeah.
And it's I wanted to add too to what she's saying. It's like I don't think men try to push each other to help each other when it comes to emotional things. It's like what you were just saying. Like a man, if your friend is telling you you're weak, you're gonna be like, oh yeah, what I'm going through, it doesn't matter. I'm just gonna push that to the back of my head. But that's not how it should be seen. You should be talking actively through those emotions rather than keeping it inside and then becoming one day like, okay, this is a decision I'm gonna make and I'm just gonna end it all. Like men don't have that opportunity to be open because it's like men, like you guys don't let each other be open too. Like
it's
kinda
not
sad, but you don't know to be open is what I wanted to add.
okay. So
basically.
I would say that women typically as young kids, like you guys have whole Disney catering to you guys. Like I don't really see men necessarily, like I will say until recently, like I didn't even think like tapping into your emotions was a fucking thing. Like he will tell you, like I used to think that like feeling shit was weak as fuck. Like I'm like, yo, this is weak as fuck. Like you shouldn't go off your feelings, you shouldn't go off your emotions. But I'm learning that it's okay to sometimes feel shit, you know what I mean, as long as you're controlling it.
And
But
you can kind of coincide with logic.
But it's really bad.
Emotions can never overpower your logic.
Yes, exactly. So, but it's really bad to just completely let your emotions get, control of you. And so, and especially like really hard to control it when you're going through, like when you see like someone in your family suffering and you feel like everything's piling up. But guess what? Like, even when I'm going through everything, like I can't just go on TikTok and cry about it. Like you guys have a whole app catering to you guys. You guys can go on TikTok right now and motherfuckers will go on there. Girls, women that don't even know you will coddle you guys and tell you guys you're right. They won't even know you guys.
Bro, you have a whole government. The biggest support group is literally the government.
Yeah, men don't have that, you know? And so I'm sorry, you have something to say?
Yeah, may
Go
I
ahead.
add? I think because of how mental health is stigmatized between women and men, that truly like we are encouraged to just, let everything out and just feel whatever, and that you guys are more encouraged to tough love it out. So of course we're just going to go on an app and seek the support of other women and other people because we're seeking validation.
Right.
That's what people want. But instead of validation, you guys are thinking, I don't need that validation. Like, I don't need to think about that because if I have the problem and the solution, like, there's no problem. I can just move past it.
Well, yeah, if a man goes on TikTok and posts about it, I'm telling you, all the women will be supporting you. I think it's not.
Are you sure about that?
I feel
okay. So
like
give me an
I've seen
example
it.
of something that a guy could post on TikTok that all the women would support.
Yeah.
So basically, most people believe that men's sexual assault doesn't exist or it can't happen. Or why would you say no? You're a man, you want to fuck. But actually, there are men that get sexually assaulted, and so they'll go on TikTok. And I've personally seen videos of these, and all the women are like, "I'm so sorry that happened to you. You're validated."
Okay.
Like they
now tell me what the men are saying.
Yeah, exactly. What are the guys saying?
Tell me what the men are saying.
I didn't see anything from the men. I said the women would support you.
And you know what's crazy, because if a man goes on there and says like shut up, like man up, the comment section would turn on him, right? Like it would be ugly. And so what I find is that women typically you coddle each other, you coddle men, you want to be soft to men, you want to be kind of like mother figures to men, you know what I mean? I think it's really bad to do that on TikTok as a man. Like, yes, bro, you will get that validation from women, but everybody is now, you're putting yourself out there and people are going to look down on you.
Yeah.
And none of those women are going to want to date you, by the way.
Yeah, they lost respect.
Like no woman's going to be like, oh, you've been sexually assaulted, let me go ahead and date you.
Nah.
Like that's not looked at as a manly thing, you know?
I think I had someone that I knew that used to post and looking for support, a male, and it didn't bring pity, it brought just annoyance.
Yeah.
Because it was more looking for attention when it was happening, and that's what a lot of people can't differentiate.
Because as a man, like you're supposed to take that energy and that experience and use it for something positive. But for women, you're allowed to kind of sulk in it and cry about it.
Yeah.
And in a sense, make your whole life an excuse over it. Because I've seen women that have had stuff happen to them and literally like you see them at 22, 25, 30 years old and they're like, oh, well, I went through this and this is why I'm like that. But as a man, you know, if I go through something, I can't tell the government like, listen, man, when I was a kid, I got something happened to me. The government's not going to give a fuck. I promise you, they're not gonna give a fuck.
I wanted to interject actually on what you said because I feel like on TikTok I see a lot of women in the comments saying like, "Oh, you're gay," like because you didn't like having sex with this woman, or that when men come out and say that they have been sexually assaulted, they get attacked for it, and we like men and women, and it's like crazy because it's just like it's weird that to men like sexual assault just does not exist. It's like, oh, if a man is like 16, he can be having sexual relations with like a 25-year-old or a 30-year-old. That's normal.
Yeah.
No, it's not. Like that is the same. That would be the same thing as if a girl did it. It's wrong. I don't understand.
That's a
why.
double standard,
Yeah,
though.
it is.
That's
it
a double
is.
standard, and
And I hate
everybody
that.
knows about that.
Because, bro, what high school kid doesn't want to fuck his hot teacher?
But
Yeah.
that's still
Queer
wrong.
status.
I
And-
mean, I wanted to mess with my teacher too, but that didn't happen because that's wrong.
It's
Okay,
wrong. No,
hold
for
on.
a girl,
It's
that's wrong.
wrong.
It's frowned upon. But if a guy did it, bro, he's getting status from it.
That
He's
is
gonna
true,
look
yeah.
cool. He's gonna look like that nigga.
The crazy thing is, and I don't know how we're getting to the teachers, but like, if you notice, it's never, at least not that I've noticed, I don't ever really see male teachers getting caught with like women students. It's always women teachers getting caught with male students,
Yeah,
right?
And the male student comes forward, and it's like they get
They come
frowned
forward
upon.
because they want to be cool about
Yeah,
it.
exactly. They go to their friends
I'm
and start
telling you,
messaging.
they're not coming
And
forward
it's
because.
usually like the parents say some shit to the school. It's not the kid.
And if we're being honest, the school teachers now look way better than when I was going to school. So
The whole point of it for
Mhm.
me is like men don't get protected when it comes to that, because there is like men who go through that and then say the teacher gets pregnant, and then the teacher's like, "Oh, you need to be paying me." Like that is a child you're talking to. Like
A
that is
child
not.
cannot pay child support.
Yeah, like
no,
get
I
outta
completely
here.
understand with that. Real quick, Repo, any super chats, real quick, bro?
Yes, sir.
Go ahead.
We got Logic. Why nobody named Florida, bruh? W take
No,
three.
for real.
Shout out to my boy, Logic, man. Yeah, we're in
What
Florida.
capital?
Is
Is
It's
it
Tallahassee.
You said Tampa?
No, I said Tallahassee.
Nah, she said Tampa.
She said Tampa.
Shout out to
I
her.
was gonna say Jacksonville. I don't know
Jacksonville. Yeah, I'm not even from Florida, and I know that. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Okay, any other ones? Go
Yeah,
ahead.
we got another one from Kish. Miss Glasses. Are your guy friends true friends or just orbiters waiting to smash? Why not call one and see if he wants to hook up?
That is
No
a
pressure.
really-
I hate when guys say this.
That is a really good question, because when you said I have a whole bunch of guy friends, I was like, can you elaborate on that? So have they been like childhood friends, or have they been like just people you've met through life?
People I've met through life. Some of them are childhood friends. Like my first friend ever is a guy we met in preschool. A lot of my best friends are guys that I've met throughout like high school, preschool, that kind of thing. My current group of like best friends I've met my freshman year of college. I would say one is definitely in love with me.
I was gonna ask you that next. Has any of them ever tried to have sex with you?
Yes,
Okay. And so how do you still consider them friends?
because I've drawn the line and I've been like, listen, like we're a friend group. This didn't come up until actually this year, like a few months ago, October. And I was like, listen, I'm not about that. That's not what I'm here for. We're homies. I've known you like that since freshman year. You know, like I know way too much about you for me to be able to see you in that way or in that light. I'm just not attracted to you like that.
Let me ask you a question. If you got in a relationship, would you dead that friend?
Would I what?
Would you dead him? Like get rid of him?
No.
So
Red flag.
so knowing what you,
Why?
so knowing what you know about this guy, he's been waiting since freshman year to have sex with you, and he's still gonna continue to wait, by the way. When you get a boyfriend, if you were to get a boyfriend and your boyfriend was to say, hey, listen, I want to take you seriously, would you cut off all your guy friends for me? You wouldn't cut them off?
I just would hope that they would be able to respect me enough to think that I'd be loyal and not go and try and do shit with other people.
Okay.
I just feel like that's a trust issue, and that's not for me. I'm not about someone who's not.
Why
about
do you
to trust
guys
me.
That's
focus
not
on the
trust.
what ifs though?
That's not
Because-
trust. That's territorial. What ifs are very meaningful.
Nobody
We've-
owns me. So,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay, that's cool. So you're just not gonna be with that guy. But think it's
Yeah.
a territorial. Like I don't want a fucking if I had a car, right? I don't want the car to be broken into. Even if I know the locks are gonna work, bro, I'm not gonna watch the guy fucking try to break in the car and be like, back the fuck up. Right. So if I know you're going out with your friends, going to the club, we've had a girl came on the show before, and her boyfriend didn't want her to go out, right?
Okay.
She went out with her little three guy friends,
Yeah.
and then she got raped.
Yeah.
That's a problem, right?
That's I would say
Disobeying her
absolutely.
man, where her man knows best. Your man always wants the best for you. He wants to protect you because that's
not
what his
always
job is.
true.
The
That's not always
the
true. I've
right
been
man.
cheated on. You think he wanted the best for me when he did that? 'Cause
Okay,
me
but
personally, I don't think so.
all right, but
I
see
think he
now,
wanted the best for him and the little head that he was thinking with. But
but
that's just me.
okay, but
That's
see,
a different situation.
that's a whole different
That's a
subject,
whole
and we
different
can go
You
into that one.
said your man wants the best for you. I don't
Okay,
think that's always
most
true.
of the time.
Okay,
And
no.
for the right guy, the right
Okay.
man, you should probably vetted that guy. The right man will.
Okay, then
I would
maybe
say
if I felt that they were truly the right person, that in their best interest, if they thought it was in my best interest to cut off these friends, then sure. But truly, I haven't had any incidents with these friends that have made me feel uncomfortable, unsafe, anything.
yeah, but and I get what you're saying, and I love this show because again, we're talking about your perspectives as women, and we're talking about our perspectives as men, right? And so, like, what I would say to you is, you already know what your friends are about. Yes, maybe you guys have really good interactions, and maybe you guys have actually like gone out in public and have had like really good experiences. But if you know what they're about, like if I know that I have a friend, and then I find out that the guy is like trying to scam me, I'm gonna cut him off. You know what I
Okay,
mean?
yeah.
And in a sense, it's like if as my girlfriend, if I know that you have guys and you know that they're trying to have sex with you, even if it is ultimately up to you, like it wouldn't make me feel any better about you going out to a birthday party or a club or a
Yeah.
lounge
Or even fucking texting
or
them.
just in
Okay.
general, right? Because then I would know like their agenda. I know what it is. And so at that point, you're saying I don't own you, but it's like, hey, listen, if I'm gonna give you all my resources, if I'm gonna protect you, if I'm gonna provide for you,
You got to show me the respect.
why would I want you around guys that want to have sex with you?
Are you
can
guys okay
understand.
with your girls having guy friends at all?
Personally, me, like, no.
I don't feel like my girlfriend needs a guy friend at all. Why?
See, I understand that point.
Like,
I do
like,
understand
but
that.
then again, like the type of guy I am is like I want to give everything to my girl. Most
Exactly.
guys you guys are talking to don't want to give you guys everything.
Mhm.
You know, and this is why we always say vet the guys you're talking to, because if you start talking to a guy and then you have sex with him a week later or even less than that, like that guy's not going to invest into you.
Now, do you guys just think like that because you're only viewing people as, okay, I'm just here to reproduce and like get the fuck off the earth, or are you genuinely trying to make friends though?
I don't care for friends, to
Okay.
be honest. And this is just my
So then I can understand
a
why.
lot. Yes, a lot. And I'm glad that you asked that question, because I don't like, what do I need girlfriends for? Like, my girl should be able to give me everything I need. You know what I mean? And what is a girl like? How about this? Since you asked the questions, why don't you tell me the benefits of, if me and you were friends, you're a woman and I'm a man. Why don't you tell me the benefits that I get as a man being your friend?
A benefit that you would get as a man being
Just give
my
me
friend.
3 benefits that I would get.
One benefit would be the comfortability of being able to open up to me about like everything, and that is not something
My
that you
girl can give me
get.
that. Give me another one.
I mean, that's not always true.
My girl can
because-
give me that.
Wait,
Give me another one.
why would
Okay,
I?
but that's just for you specifically. Remember how you were like, stop relating stuff to your own.
We said
Okay.
this was a
So-
specific thing. I said,
Okay,
give me 3
so-
benefits that I get being a friend with
Well,
you.
then if I say that, then of course you're gonna say nothing. 'cause
Okay,
you
well,
already-
I'll go into
But
your
wait,
first
wait.
point.
Let me finish what I was
Yeah,
saying.
let him
Alright.
finish. All right, give me another one.
Because you're saying that it's about me saying what it is, but it's like you already said that as a man, you believe that you don't need a girl to do anything that your girl can't do. Okay, so then anything I say, you're just gonna like say is wrong. So I can't. It doesn't matter what I say. You're gonna literally say.
Okay,
everything
how
is,
about
like,
this?
wrong.
Let's not make it personal.
Mhm.
In general, give me another benefit that a guy gets from being a friend with a woman like you.
Another benefit would be getting the like perspective of a woman's like perspective. That's another one.
Okay, what's
And
the third
then
one?
The third one.
There should be a lot, ladies. Can you help her out? What's
Fashion
another-
advice.
Fashion
Yeah,
advice.
fashion
Oh,
advice.
oh,
I
wow.
was thinking about
that is
but
vital to life.
I feel
need
like
that
I'm on the
fashion
spot
advice.
right now.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
sorry.
I
but
need that
yeah.
fashion advice.
No,
Okay, cool. Now
fashion.
you know what? Since I don't want to put you on the spot, I'm gonna let all the ladies answer this one. Give me 3 benefits that women get having guys as friends. Give me 3 benefits. Go ahead.
I honestly, I don't have any guy friends because they always try to fuck me. So
Okay.
I
cool.
don't see any benefit.
So for the other ladies, can you give me 3 benefits that women get from being friends with guys?
Nayeli?
You guys can
Okay.
all speak. It doesn't matter. Go ahead.
So I'll go, but me personally, call me toxic, but I'm stingy. I don't want to share my man with another girl, so he can't have any girlfriends, but I would also respect him by not having any guy friends. But I can also give you like single me, I'll tell you.
Yes,
why.
you got pretty privilege.
Yeah.
You better start naming them. Go ahead.
Okay. So the reason I kind of like having guy friends is if hey, there's this guy, like blah 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 blah. They'll give me the tea and they'll translate the guy speak.
Okay.
They'll tell me all of that.
So they'll give you the secret codes.
They'll give me the secret
Okay.
codes.
What else?
Two, they'll be honest. Hey, do I look fat? Yes. Change your fucking outfit, bitch. What are you wearing?
Okay.
Three, I can't think of the third one. They'll look out for me. It depends because I know most guys
love.
won't, but they'll look out for me. Like if I'm drinking too much, hey, slow down, you're drinking too much, or hey,
Okay.
don't do this, don't do that.
Okay.
Okay. So they'll actually care for you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Cool.
So the protector
Let me
role.
ask you a question. You're pretty attractive, correct?
I hope so.
Okay. When you go out, do guys pay for your drinks?
Yes.
Do they pay for your food?
Yes.
Do they usually want to pick you up?
No, I got an Uber.
Okay, but do they offer?
Yeah, but I prefer to Uber so I can leave whenever I want.
Okay,
So I'm not
cool.
obligated to leave with them.
All right, cool. But I'm trying to prove a point here, right? Okay. If you're at a restaurant with a few guy friends and some guys are, harassing you, are you good? Are they gonna stand up for you?
Oh yeah, they'd be up in arms.
Okay. Are they willing to fight for you?
Yeah.
Okay. They're willing to get their ass beat for you?
Yeah. No,
Okay.
I won't. I don't hang out with people who don't know how to fight because then I wouldn't feel safe to
Okay,
go out with them.
cool.
Why would I go?
But
with them?
again, I'm trying to prove a point. It's like,
Uh-huh.
do you see all the advantages that women get being friends with guys? However, men don't get those advantages from you guys. I get fashion advice.
No, the advice that but listen, the advice that y'all gave was like emotional support. Isn't that like emotionally cheating on your girl?
But what if what
No.
if one of our guy friends is into one of our homegirls and we talk to our homegirls for them?
Okay.
Or
It's-
like, what if like our guy friend wants to like fuck with one of our homegirls and she like has like bad traits and we feel
Okay, well, I'm sorry, those guys are pussies.
Or like I don't
not
think it's
saying-
emotionally cheating because it's like guys go with girls who literally do not give a fuck about you guys' emotions. And so if you have a girl that is a friend of yours on the outside to talk to you who could be like, listen, this is she's like this because of her upbringing and the way society like made her be, and that can make you like maybe think maybe I shouldn't break up with her, maybe I should try to help her to become a better way of thinking, because sadly, yes, that is true. There's women with a lot of toxic feelings and about men in general and actually push toxic masculinity. And it's like having a girl who's a friend like is a normal thing, but I can't excuse what you guys are saying.
I'm gonna be honest. There's really no benefits from being friends with girls.
Can
Wait,
I
a
say
girl can
one-
beat up girls for you too, because you guys can't hit girls. That's
Okay,
all.
I understand that, but in general, like most women can't really hurt men either. Like I've had
Right,
girls
right.
come on here, throw cups at me, throw water at me, and punch me in my face. And if I'm being totally honest, I felt more disrespected than I felt hurt at all. Like her punches didn't really hurt. You know what I mean? It was
Yeah.
more so like I'm like, yo, if you were a guy,
Well,
I'd
I'll smack the shit out of
beat
you.
I
the shit
think-
out you. You know what I mean?
The only like relative advantage that could be had is keeping a female friend at a distance to ask, like if you're in a relationship and you want to ask advice, hey, should I do this for an anniversary?
Yeah.
Like, would a girl appreciate that? Or
I actually think
Can
that's a pretty good
Yeah, not all
attempt right
guys
there,
know
but
how
I'm
to
gonna
treat
be
women.
honest. Yeah, and I
It's a
understand
refreshing
that. I
perspective
do understand
sometimes
that,
to
but
have somebody
Wait, hold on.
else's-
Like, can I just go to like my sister or my mother or something?
that
well,
she-
yeah, you can,
could.
but if you don't have those resources at a
But
distance,
these are very small, like
Yeah, those are
advantages you guys are
couldn't
talking
I
about.
go
Yeah, it's not an
to
advantage,
like
it's
my
just there is
girl's
that.
friends? Like, isn't my girl gonna have female
well,
friends?
yeah,
Why can't
that
I?
too. That too.
I would say
Yeah.
that a real man doesn't really need help on how to treat his woman.
That
Like,
is
he-
true,
he
I'll
will
say
yeah.
that too.
Okay.
Um,
I don't
Can I
think
make,
this
like,
world
one
has a lot
point?
of real men.
I
be
don't
honest.
think Miami has a lot of real
Miami
men.
does
It
not. That is a
It
fact.
does
But
not.
but
I
if
know
you
I've
go
been
if
this
you
whole
go
time.
out, I'm telling you, if you go outside of Miami, if you go to
Shit.
Texas,
Go
like
to
you
New
go to
York.
like you'll find some
Just
good
don't go to
good men out
Maryland.
there. Yeah.
Cali doesn't either.
That's
Okay,
something
cool.
to
Any
say.
other super chats, real quick, bro?
Yeah,
Shout out to
we-
the chat, man. We love you guys.
We got a few more.
Go ahead.
Hold on. Before you said it, Noah, what did you want to say?
No, I was just gonna say, like, I guess, like, for the guy's perspective, like, guys already have to deal with, like, their girl getting hit on literally everywhere they go. That's already one thing, and then they have to worry about their own homeboys because they always come through, and then it's like the last thing they want to do is have to deal with like your guy friends.
Yeah.
Wow.
The siege is be coming with fucking bangers.
Shout out to
But
Noel, bro.
It just you gotta think.
This
about
is
it.
why last time she came, I was like, bro, you're a good girl.
Yo, bro,
You know
I
what
had
I
to get her
mean?
back. It was like
Yeah.
shit. Yo, even like what we did. Actually, I don't want to save that for later. Actually, but think about it. If you're with a good-looking girl, she's gonna probably get in slid on 4 times a day by 4 different guys,
She's
right?
absolutely correct.
4 times 7, right? And then you gotta
Oh
do
my
that
God.
7 that number times 4 because that's 4 weeks, and then fucking that by the months. Bro, that's like 1,394, I think, something like that. If I did my math right.
So you had
Bro,
Jules, check
you
us.
had said that girls have more opportunity of having guy friends, but are you saying is that with them just actually caring about you or them just wanting to fuck
You were speaking to me or him?
you? Because you
Okay.
had said that earlier. You said that girls have
let's
more
let's be
opportunities
honest.
out
Look at the
there.
girl next to you. She can go outside right now and talk to any guy she wants to.
But do you think that they're going that hard for you because they're your friend or because they want to fuck?
Oh, mostly it's because they want to fuck.
They want to fuck.
After
Then
I
that
met
is
them
not
a few
good
times.
But
opportunity.
understand this. Hear me out. That guy that just wants to fuck, that just met her 10 seconds ago,
Mhm.
he will still defend her. Like if some guy literally ran up to her and tried to like steal her
Exactly.
bag, he will put his life on a line for that woman, right?
Yeah,
and then
so I can fuck him.
yeah, so she can fuck him, right?
He wants to
Think
be Prince
about-
Charming,
He's like,
bro.
oh, there's something in it for me. I'm gonna
Right.
help her.
There's a reason why men will wait from freshman year in high school to try to have sex with a girl because they know, listen,
Mhm.
I may have to play the long game, but it'll be worth it once I get that because that's how desperate men are, right?
Jesus.
They know
And-
I like 1% of men.
Yeah.
Like
bro.
I'm very women leaning personally, and also talking on the side of like being friends with guys. I'm in the music industry.
Of course.
I'm an audio engineer.
Yeah.
How many female audio engineers do you know?
I don't know any.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I know like one. I know one
Yeah.
because it's a male dominated industry.
Yeah.
So yes, I will agree and say that yes, women do have a lot of benefits from being friends with men. I don't feel judged by my guy friends. I feel like we can really truly openly talk, have honest talks. I feel like their perspective is really, really refreshing. I feel like we can talk about some of the more masculine things that I like video games or like anime, or we could talk politics or conspiracy theories. I feel like they're just a more diverse group of people.
You know the problem that I have with what you're saying is
It's so
that guy. Listen,
specific.
guys are super fucking cool. Okay.
Yeah.
The thing is,
Me too.
Sometimes.
the thing is that there's guys that will be super cool and they'll just by nature men are opportunists.
I
So
would agree.
let's just say you're having a bad day.
Mm.
Just a bad day, right? And it's just like that one guy that's been there since fucking freshman year.
Here he comes.
Here he is, you know? He knows what to say to you. He knows what food you like. Like he studied you for years. And my problem is it is what it is. Like that's just the name of the game.
So here's what I'll tell you. The one that's in love with me has never made a move on me, ever.
Okay.
The one that wants to fuck me makes a move every single time we're drunk. And I'm like, you're funny.
Yeah.
So I can see that like there's a difference between like their intentions.
Okay.
So the one that wants to fuck, obviously, like I said, I laid down the line with that one and I was just like, nah. But the one that's in love with me, like he genuinely cares and I feel like I feel for his intentions and I see his intentions.
Okay.
Are you gonna let him hit or no?
So then what's wrong with him?
I know. It sounds like a love story.
Yeah, God, right? But also
give
think
the
about
poor
it.
man a chance.
So you said the drunk guy, right? The guy you always get drunk with, he always tries it, and you be like, nah, whatever. What
He'll
happened that
try it in
that
front
once-
of our other friends.
Okay, think about it. What happens when that one fucking night he's just having a bad night? He's like, fuck it, I'm gonna try to do some bullshit.
I know that the other two would protect me because they have protected me before.
You only go
actually-
out like in groups?
So with
This drunk
we
guy
go-
sounds like a red flag a little bit.
Yeah, low
Yeah,
key.
he kinda sounds
Cut
scary.
him off. Cut him
Uh,
off.
Kick him out the group. Like
we go. So we normally will drink at my friend's house because some of them don't have fakes. I turn 21 in a week, so we do it in the comfortability and the safety.
You
of
live in
our-
Miami?
I live closer up north between Fort Lauderdale. And
I promise
Miami.
you, they don't even
There's
ID you in
lots of
Miami.
bars.
Yeah.
Oh no, I know. In
They
Miami,
don't ID in
the
Miami.
issue
Fuck
is
no.
Y'all are
They
lying.
ID'd me
Yeah,
every time.
no, bro.
That's what I'm
Places.
saying.
It's spring
They
break.
just
You look
they,
15
no,
though.
they have to look.
No, they
have to look
ID'd
at
me
it.
too like crazy.
And I have
Look.
a paper ID. They barely let me in.
Nah, the thing with Miami, it's beauty. That's your ID. It's
Yeah.
beauty.
I would say
I've
that.
never had a problem in Miami. Downtown Fort Lauderdale is all college kids and tourists, so
Okay.
that's
Yeah,
when
they
they
get on
ID,
that shit.
and
Okay.
that's where people will only.
They
go.
kind of have to down there because they'll get in trouble.
I know. That's why I'm like,
what's your name?
Gia.
Okay, Gia. The one thing I would say to you is, as a man, like when you're in a relationship or you're courting someone to be in a relationship,
Mhm.
as a guy, we have this keen ability to be able to almost see an issue before it happens.
Okay.
So intuition,
Mhm.
right? I'm not very spiritual, but whatever, right? So I typically can say, listen, man, I've even said this about women. I've talked to a girl and I've said, listen, that girl's not good for you. I can tell by her lifestyle, the way she acts, the way she talks, what she cares about, I can tell that's not a good woman. You feel me? And what happens is a lot of women aren't willing to sacrifice the things that they've had previous to knowing a guy, and they'll kind of hold on to that and try to move on forward to the relationship, and that's why it almost never works out.
I can understand that.
I agree with that, but with girl relationships, I swear men can tell when like female friends be shitty friends. Like I don't be trying to see because I'll be like, no, like they're good, and then they're like, and then it eventually hits the wall, and I'm like, fuck, like 100%, he was right.
Yeah, and Noel made a really good point about how, as a man, right, like if I'm dating a really beautiful girl, or if he's dating a really beautiful girl, or if any guy in general is dating a really attractive girl, we know the amount of attention this girl is gonna get is a lot.
Yeah.
Right. And then we also have to be careful because sometimes our friends might get a little too friendly. You know what I mean? So it's like
bullshit.
we're always on guard because we know what it's like to be a man. We've been that guy that was a little too friendly, or the guy that just kind of worked a little too hard. You know what I mean? So it's like we've been through the fucking mud. So we're trying to protect you guys. But a lot of times women are like, oh, well, you're too controlling, you're too possessive, you're this, you're that. And I'm telling you, it's like, men have a really keen ability to fucking be able to tell, like, if a guy wants to fuck you, like, we'll tell you that guy just wants to fuck you.
Yeah.
That guy just wants to be with you.
They'd be like, oh, call him right now. I'd be like, oh my God, stop.
What's up?
So my ex had a best friend, and then we broke up. And then like 2 weeks later, and he was never like overly friendly, and like he would come over to our apartment all the time and hang out and drink with us, like eat pizza. 2 weeks after we broke up, he sent me a rose on Hinge.
Yeah.
So like, how do you trust a guy, like a guy friend? Like, how do you know they're trustworthy?
Can't trust your homeboys.
And
your best friend.
But this is why.
Well, now you know.
Yes.
Watching.
Oh shit. But this is why we tell you. This is why, as a woman, you could never have guy friends.
Yeah.
Like, why? And like, I've had a situation where like, a girlfriend of mine was friends with like one of my boys' girlfriend, his girlfriend. And it was like, yo, I don't even want you around them, even if it's like, even if she's there, because it's like, I understand that, you put yourself in certain situations and stuff might happen. Like, as a girlfriend, a lot of times what happens to you guys is you guys are so fucking naive and you guys don't even know that this shit could happen.
That's when, like, I think that you just have to be able to have foresight and understanding of the people and who you're around and not put yourself in.
But that comes with logic, and women don't deal off logic; they deal off emotions, right? And so they feel like
a true woman has a good mix of both.
Okay,
but
that's
you
true.
get deceived because people can definitely present themselves as good people and then fuck you over hardcore.
100%. And let me tell you something. That's gonna be like 99% of everybody.
Facts.
Okay, so my thing is like, I wouldn't even want you to hang out with a guy, even if his girlfriend was there, because like, for what? You know what I mean? Like, yo, you need something, let me know. Let me provide that for you. I just think that in general, these friends, like you said, he waited till you broke up with him and he slid through, right?
No, it was so weird because he sent me a rose, and in my head, I'm like, oh my God. And then my ex blocked me. Sorry, babe, I would have sent it to you.
Yeah. But that's what I'm saying is like, listen, ladies, those guy friends, you know what it is. You know what the game is. And it's very unfortunate too, because I would say that as men, I see this guy as my brother. If he ever slid on a girl I was talking to, that shit would break me. Because I trust this dude. You know what I mean? It's like, as men, we don't trust as easily. I don't know, like, I guess you said you have guy friends, but I don't know how many guy friends they have. Me, typically, I don't have, like, my circle's
small circle,
super,
very, very
super
small.
small.
Your circle's like a triangle.
However, you just said I can befriend anybody here. Like, literally, your circle's super big. You guys rotate people
just
like
because
this.
she knows people doesn't mean they're her friends.
That's true. That's true.
That's
true. But what I'm saying is, women are more likely to become friends with people than guys are.
Yeah.
Right.
I agree.
My circle is really small and it's been small since ever. Okay. Any super chats, bro? Shout out to the chat. We see you guys.
Yeah, we got a few more. We
Go ahead.
got a super sticker from Bruno and Prince, 199.
Shout out to y'all.
Shout out to my boy Bruno, bro.
We got Teddy Bear Bundy. If a man puts boundaries on you,
Can you put him up on a screen so I can see him?
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. If a man puts boundaries on you, he cares about you.
100%, bro. Shout out to Teddy Bear.
I feel like that has to be a conversation. You feel me? If I feel like it's an unreasonable boundary or expectation, then I feel like, yes, I'm always open to hearing someone else's perspective. But if there's not logic or reasoning behind it that I feel like I can get with or understand, then I feel like it's not for me.
This conversation can go deep.
Yeah.
And the reason why is because I would, and I love what he said, Bundy, is because if I care about a woman from a male's perspective, I'm telling you, look, I've talked to a lot of women. I didn't care for them. I didn't care what they did. I didn't care if they went out. I didn't care if they text dudes. I didn't care. But if I care about a woman, I will tell her straight up, no, you can't do that.
Facts.
No, you can't have this. No, you can't. Why? Because now I know I'm going to invest into you. And I can't, and you're, by law, you're an extension of me, right? You represent me. So how do I look like when you're doing this, this, and this, right?
Yeah, don't make your man look stupid, because people talk and then it makes them look really bad. But also like vice versa too. Like, don't make me look bad either.
Yeah. But okay, so with you saying that, do you think that men and women are equal? Because it's not the same.
Yeah.
Like if a guy embarrasses you, I'm not saying it's okay. I'm just saying it's not the same thing as if I'm dating you and you embarrass me.
Oh yeah, no, I think it's different for men, because men will clown each other, make fun of each other more,
Forever.
and then it's like puts a dent in their
Ego.
not in their reputation.
Oh,
A dent in their
100%.
reputation.
Yeah.
But then
I'm glad you said that.
For women, it's more, I feel, emotional because we are more hurt by it, and then like because people forget about it. But for men, they don't, because they'll keep going on and on and on and on. They'll never let it go.
Okay, so I'm glad you said that, and the reason why is because men are judged off their status
exactly
and their finances, right? So like, what type of value am I bringing to the world? And if I'm valuable and my girl's out here being a slut, that makes me look bad
to society and the other guys that I surround myself
It doesn't matter what I'm doing for the world. I could be Elon Musk.
I think that's a reasonable expectation.
But understand this: if Elon Musk, if his girlfriend was out here just fucking everybody,
it'll be a problem.
It does, like, he's a great guy, but like he's looked down on
Being
by
all the tabloids, front cover,
not just by
cover.
men, but by women too.
Yeah, but
By women
if
too.
you reverse it, if Elon was sleeping with all these girls having fucking kids with different
No one
girls,
would care.
no one would care. No one would be like, oh, his girl's a fucking
We all know a man like that.
But we're talking
Tristan
about
Thompson.
famous people. We're talking about famous people. Okay, boo. I can name two women who are literally bashed on all the time for getting cheated on, and that's Cardi B and that's what's the Kardashians?
Khloe
name?
Kardashian. I just mentioned her, man.
Yeah. Exactly.
But-
I forgot her name.
No,
but
but
yeah,
see,
she's like
that's
two people.
very different.
No,
And
what
then
I'm
there's, like,
saying is
Christian
like
Rock
she
and
is known.
Blueface.
They
Hold on.
like,
You're misconstruing something right there, though. The reason why they get clowned on is because it's probably a very consistent thing.
Yes, and then
Like
Khloe
they're-
Kardashian,
like they're known for that.
She's like, I won't get back with him. Like, I'm very done with him. Blah blah blah. And then they let it happen again.
And
That's
then
a
they
very
had
different.
another baby together.
That's what
after.
I'm saying.
Exactly.
That's why
a
she's
different
getting
situation.
clowned. What I'm
They're
saying
being
is, and
naive.
yes, what I'm saying is, of course they're gonna get clowned. They've allowed it so many times. At this point, it's
Exactly.
like, who's the next guy? You know what I mean?
Facts.
But when you're speaking in general, it's not the same thing.
If the
It's
girl
not.
was accepting and just didn't say shit about it, no one's gonna care.
Yeah, no one's gonna care. I see what you're doing over here, Miss Cardi B. Okay.
I feel like personally both are just getting like embarrassed hardcore because like at the end of the day your friends are not gonna live you down that you like got cheated on and took somebody back. Like they're gonna be
Multiple
like
times.
Hold on. Hold on. First of all,
That's cap.
girls talk about this shit all the time. You guys literally make memes about this shit. How women are like, "Oh, I'm so over him," and then the girls like, "Yeah." Like it's a thing for you
Yeah.
guys. For men, it's not. If my boy finds out that my girl's cheating on me, he's looking at me like, "What the fuck, bro?"
Like, are you dumb?
And then if he finds out I took her back and she
And
did
they
it
did it
again,
again, I'd be
he's
like-
looking at me like, "Dude, I don't respect you." You know what I mean? So it's like it's a whole different thing for men and women.
It's because you don't respect yourself if you let someone do that to you time and time again. Like, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me.
Yeah.
type beat.
But I go back to the same thing with you is that Gio, men and women aren't the same. So when you said earlier, like, oh, well, the guy doesn't care about me if he cheats on me, well, I would argue that yes, I'm not saying that most high value men actually aren't going to cheat because they don't really need to.
Okay.
Like
That's more than
they
fair.
really don't need to, if we're being honest. But I would say that a guy can cheat on his woman and still have love for her, still be in love with her.
The emotional connection will still be there.
Can I disagree with the high value men don't cheat? They cheat the
I
most.
disagree too.
No. I said like real. Okay,
they
so
don't need to.
it just depends on how you're saying it. Like for instance, I
Just
know
realize it.
a lot of high value dudes, right? And especially like I used to work with Fresh and Fit, the biggest podcast in Miami.
Myron Gaines.
Yes, me and him we used to be like really close friends. Okay.
funny.
So but this in general, like I'm talking about other people, like other influencers, other YouTubers, other like huge people. They're high value men, and the reason why I say they don't have to cheat is because they're the bag. They're the prize. So they tell their women what it is.
Myron Gaines was on Seeking.com looking
I
for a
understand
sugar
that.
baby.
I understand that.
So I don't know if that's really like.
Okay.
With the high
and,
value
hold on.
men.
And you know what? Since we're talking about that, I'm gonna go ahead and put this out there. He actually, if we're being honest, he actually did it as an experiment.
Interesting.
The reason why was because he wanted to prove that, like, and he's never paid for anything on there, by the way. And the reason why I know is because, like, when he was doing it, I was really close with him. So, and he talked about it on his show. A lot of girls will go on there and be like, "Oh, I want $10,000 for like one night," and he was like,
Damn.
I remember that one girl tried to come on the podcast and expose him.
Yeah. There was a girl that literally was like, "Yeah, we matched on Seeking Arrangements," and he was like, "Yeah, did I pay you anything?" And she was like, "No." So he was basically trying to prove a point. You know what I mean? But yeah, I understand that when you say it like that, oh, he was on Seeking Arrangement, it sounds bad.
It does.
But yeah, no,
I understand the perspective now, hearing the story behind it though, and
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, and me and him necessarily aren't like the best of friends anymore, so I don't have to like defend him. But I'm saying like that's what I know because I was really close with him. But just in general, like I said, the reason why most high value men won't cheat is because they don't have to. Like I would tell a girl, "Hey, this is the lifestyle I'm living, and if you're cool with it, like you'll come along, and if you're not, then it's cool." Like there's
What high value men?
I think high value men cheat because they know they can get away with it and their girl won't leave.
Okay,
Again,
I think y'all are
prize.
misconstruing.
Did I not say that?
Yeah, I think y'all are
Press the D.
misconstruing.
Oh,
No,
am
y'all
I
are misconstruing what
misunderstanding the
cheating
question?
is. If I tell you before we get in a relationship, I'm going to sleep with other girls, and you accept that, that's not cheating. If I go sleep with another girl,
Yeah, and I
That's
understand
an
also.
open relationship.
On one
oh,
end,
on my side,
one
it's
end.
close on yours.
What I'll say is also is that most men of high value, the reason why they do cheat is because, listen, you're pretty, but there's like here in
There's
Miami,
so many pretty girls in
there's
Miami.
so many
It's
pretty.
like, dang, I know in Chicago, I may be a 10 in Chicago, but am I in Miami 10? I don't know.
Yeah.
That's what I was
You're
thinking
an
about the
11.
other day. Like
Yeah,
you could be a 10
100%.
somewhere and then
Yeah,
out here,
you
no.
go back to Baltimore, you're up there. You know that.
I know.
And in Miami, it's like you're
Normal.
yeah, yeah.
Like every other
average.
girl.
I hate
Yeah.
to say it, but like if
No,
you like even
average.
yesterday, we had some really beautiful girls here yesterday. It's
Yeah.
like, bro, it's so
That's just the
normal.
normal.
Bro, I had a guy message me yesterday and was like, "Bro, you made it." I was like, "What are you talking about?" He's like, "All these beautiful women in your spot." I'm like, "Bro, these are regular
exactly.
girls."
Like, bro, I'm
These are
sitting here
regular
on my
girls.
phone working like it's a
Yeah,
regular day.
these are
like,
regular girls, and they're all cool. Don't get me wrong, but
Yeah.
it's just like and that's why like we know you're replaceable. However, that high value guy is not easily replaceable. There's not that many guys out there making 300, 400K a year, right? As a matter of fact, what do you guys think is the average salary in the United States? And we'll start off with you, speaking to the mic. The average salary in the United States,
Probably around 90.
90K. Okay, cool.
I'm not good at math, and I never learned about this.
You don't have to be good at math to
500,
500K?
500K.
that's the
Oh,
average
yeah?
for a man. In
I don't.
US.
I'm not good
For a
at math.
man-
I don't know
for a
this.
man or just for
Okay,
anyone?
no,
No,
for
for-
anyone. We're not even doing men because
Yeah.
men is even a smaller percentage.
Yeah,
but what
we'll
I'm
just
saying
do
is, in
everyone.
general, what do you think the average salary is for anyone?
So I believe it's $40,000 to $50,000.
40 to
That's
50.
yeah, because these 500,000, like that's super unrealistic. That's the top 1%, and there's a greater population in America of people who are living in poverty than there are people in the top 10%.
Okay.
Okay.
So-
Before you keep explaining, let the other
Yeah,
girls
let's let the
answer.
other
That's why I
ladies-
haven't clicked any
go ahead.
buttons yet.
Yeah, I'm gonna say like 35 to 40K.
Okay,
35 to
cool. What
40,
about
okay.
you, Jay?
Thinking like 40 to 70, yeah.
Okay.
40 to 70. That's a
70
big
on the
range
high
right
end.
there. 40 to
That's
70.
on like 70 is a high end, but even still, it's like I know what 70 you need more of a degree to be up there.
Okay.
making
Okay.
that much.
Okay, what
Like,
about you?
40K.
Was my
40K.
answer too high?
Girl, you said 500. Hey.
500,000.
I didn't know. I didn't.
500,000.
That was crazy. It
No,
started
that's
with
why
90
she
and then she
prefaced
went
saying,
500.
I'm
She's
not
like,
good at
I'm
math.
not good at
That's
math.
true, that's
She's
true.
like, look, I'm not
But-
good at math. I think everyone makes $1 million a year.
Right.
Bro.
Think about
Right?
$500,000 spread over 12 months, girl.
That is
ridiculous.
wild.
Okay,
But no, the answer is 31K.
31K
Okay.
is the average salary for men and women.
That's
Okay.
sad.
Yeah.
And the amount of people that are making 100K are actually
It's 15%.
15%. And that's between men and women. If you talk about just men in general, it goes down to way lower than that. You're talking about the 10% of men.
Like $500,000.
And yeah, that's
Yeah.
crazy. So shout out to you, Miss 500K over here.
I'm sorry. I take it back.
Okay.
Yeah,
Any
but
other
because-
super chats, bro?
Yeah, we got a few.
Go ahead.
Dr. Kish, when a man makes six figures, dresses very well, communicates well, and has high status, female friends are liabilities. These men are friends with other high value men who help each other.
100%. Man. Couldn't agree with you more, Dr. Kish.
I can agree with
He's
that.
dropping
Ladies, you
bangers.
understand what he's saying?
Yeah,
Absolutely.
because they're gonna want to use you.
Yeah,
type.
100%. Listen, There's a reason why she's not paying for dinner.
I am a liability 100%.
100%. I guarantee you.
I don't make you money. I make you lose money. Sorry.
And you know what's funny? And guys know that, and they'll still invite her out.
But you
And
know
they'll
why the
still
guys
invite
that
her
do
out.
that? The guys that invite her out because it's status. You look good on their arm.
That's
you look
true.
good just being around them.
100%. You do represent status. Because you're not gonna go out with a guy that makes 10K a month unless he's spending that whole 10K in one date. Okay, cool. Shout out to Dr. Kishman. Any other ones? Go ahead.
Yeah, we got a chat from Miyazaki.
Okay.
Question for the women. American women are among the least desired women for marriage. Why do you think this is?
This is a good fucking question, bro. Wow.
Be-
Go ahead.
Because Western women are dressed more provocatively, I feel like, than the rest of the world. Where we put ourselves out there more, and we're more women empowerment. Go sleep with whoever you want to do. Go be independent. Go do this. But like in Europe, like I think men are more manly in Europe than they are in America, and I think that they take better care of their women. Like they kiss the ground that they walk on.
Oh, okay.
You got me. You had me.
I had me in the
window.
video. You lost me at the
Window.
end. I lost you all. Maybe because I know like a lot of
You know,
European
I would
women
say that the
perceive
reason
that.
why you think that is like taking care of your women is because you're probably really into romance. And I think that like for women, they're like, yeah, this guy like worships the ground I walk on type
Yeah.
shit. But I would say like most men shouldn't do
Not
that.
actually like a word. I mean, like open the door for
I
me.
understand
buy
that.
me
No, I'm s-
flowers.
but you
Chivalry.
gotta
You're
think-
basically talking about
That's
chivalry.
Guys in
yeah.
America don't want to do that because girls out here don't like kind of deserve it. To be honest, you don't.
Okay.
Well,
You
no,
know
I
what?
don't agree.
Most
Thanks for that, by the way. Okay.
Most.
Anybody else? Go ahead.
Wait, I forgot the question.
Okay. Shout out to you. She's not good at math and she has bad memory. All right. Cool.
The,
Go ahead,
like,
Gia.
the average American is so dumb, it's not even funny.
100%.
If you go out and drive in Miami, like you can see how stupid people are.
Yeah.
It's like
I
just driving.
know. It's so
Just driving
awful.
on the road. I swear to God, like every Miamian should have to take a
Some
driving
man
class.
almost ran
That's
me
a
over
boyfriend.
while I was walking through the crosswalk the other day.
Okay. Shout out to him.
Okay, I remember the question.
Shout out to him is crazy.
I mean, the paycheck I would have came. Like,
Go ahead.
The culture that is like the kind of culture that we have here and the value that celebrities are given because of, you know, like what we have as the internet and what we grew up with.
Mhm.
Truly, like we just have different values and a different kind of culture and understanding of our societal norms than other countries do, where we value a lot of
100%.
different things.
Yeah.
And that's why we're failing.
And also,
Agreed.
like, men want to feel needed. American women have, like, a huge tendency to, like, make men feel like they're replaceable.
Yeah.
And, like, no man wants to feel that, right?
100.
It's the modern feminism that's going on.
Wow.
The
Noel.
over independence.
No.
Yeah, like, if I could
Let
put...
me give you a horn.
I know.
Okay, if it works. No, it's not gonna work.
Okay. Go
Like,
ahead.
if I could put single girls on game real quick, like, no guy wants to feel like when they say the chase, guys love the chase.
Love
but
it.
women are doing it wrong. Like, what women think the chase is like, oh, I'm talking to like 30 dudes. Like, I don't
Yeah.
need you. Like, you're gonna have
The
to
roster.
run laps for me.
Yeah.
But no, a man wants to feel like you're his,
Yes.
but they have to be the best version of themselves for you, and they won't have access to you like until they're the best version of themselves. Like,
100%.
that's the chase.
Yo, how long you been in a relationship?
Like 4 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
Shout out to
Yeah.
him.
And
bro.
your guy provides for you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Wow.
Yeah, I see why.
I like your boyfriend. I don't even know him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just because you represent him so well.
Exactly.
You know, it just speaks volumes the way you're a woman. And this is why, like, I tell women, like, hey, don't be too friendly. Don't be this. Don't be that. You know, don't go out and just start drinking because like you're representing your other half. You know
I
what
remember we asked her a question last time. And she's like, "Nah, respectfully, I can't."
Yeah,
answer 'cause I have a man."
yeah, for sure. It's just the way she represents her man speaks highly about him, and he's not even here.
Mhm.
Okay, so shout out to him. Okay, cool. Any other super chats, bro?
Yeah, we got a few.
Okay, go ahead and read them real quick. Real quick before he reads them. Does anyone else have a reason why, or do you guys want to hear from us as men as to why Western women are least attractive? At least for me.
Oh, I already said mine.
Okay, for me
It's
personally, I would say
woman,
this is
modern
like
feminism.
Oh yeah. So for me personally, I would say this is like I moved to Miami in August, officially moved here in November. And man, it's just in general, the West, it's like TikTok is fucking us over. Okay. The reason why I say TikTok is fucking us over is because look, man, Every time I log on, there is straight clapping cheeks, twerking, or just girls literally saying like it's okay, like I have 3 men, 3 boyfriends, or this is some crazy shit that's like the things that they're pushing out there on purpose, like in an algorithm, is for a reason.
It's like
I
it's funny
promise
to
you.
disrespect guys.
It is programming, and I promise you, tax season, is it still tax season?
I think it is.
No
Yes.
one's. I don't log on and ever see any like how to do your taxes, how to leverage credit, like the shit that matters. They're not pushing out there. They're pushing twerking and you know, like all this craziness. Okay, there's
I
a
would
reason
agree,
why.
but I think it's also with what you're doing personally. If you're looking at certain things, the way that the algorithm works is it will work with you if you work with it. So if I'm looking up and listening to TED Talks and podcasts and looking at finances and investing, then more things are going to come up
True.
in that
Yeah.
vein.
I
for
understand
me.
that, but what I'm saying is initially when you
Just
log on,
regularly,
yes,
yeah, it pushes
kids
dancing
don't
know
to look
videos
that
that
up.
require no talent
Yes.
and modeling and dumb trend videos.
yeah.
I agree.
There's a reason why the U.S. is trying to get rid
It's
of
brain
TikTok right
numbing.
now.
Yeah.
There's a
It's-
reason why, and you're absolutely
It's
correct.
mind numbing. It's like, because like I said with the internet, like we've grown up being ads thrown at us literally like all of the time, having shit thrown in our face that we don't even understand that we're being given these subliminal messages through advertising, through the internet, and we're so stimulated all of the time through these screens in front of us that like we want to feel so bad.
Though
Yeah.
I feel like we can't entirely blame the internet. We have to blame content creators and the people pushing stuff, because it's like, why
it's a
isn't
collective
there
thing.
why
Josh
isn't
Cameron.
there content creators making like funny videos about like taxes or the stuff you guys are talking about? They don't want
switch
to
the
talk
camera,
about
bro.
that because it's like boring. Like they don't want to talk about that because it's seen as, oh, it's not going to get that much love. But you never know. If you can if you're at least funny, you can get people to watch you on TikTok.
I understand that, but ultimately it comes down to like parenting.
Yeah.
It comes down to the
True.
family unit, which
Yeah.
here in the West, in the United States, we don't care about the family anymore, if we're being honest.
I
Okay,
agree.
I say this a lot to people that come on the show: is this generation will probably be the last generation where you can look at your grandparents and be like, holy shit, my grandparents were together for like 40, 50, 60 years. The next generation is going to be shorter than that, and the one after that is going to be even shorter, because we don't value things anymore. We don't value people anymore. We
Sexual
value
liberation.
we value that instant gratification. Go ahead. You
I
had a
want to
question?
say something about modern
Feminism.
yeah, modern feminism. I hate modern feminism because I'm going to tell you, it was shoved down my throat like for the past few years, but now, you know, I got my own opinion on it. But I think it's like, oh yeah, go sleep with however many guys you want, go talk to this many guys, go do this wherever you want. But I think at the end of the day, that doesn't benefit you. Like, yeah, sure, you can say, oh, I enjoy sleeping with a bunch of men. No, let's be honest. No one does.
Yeah.
Because then you feel really shitty about yourself. You feel less than a human. You regret it later because then they'll ghost you and they don't talk to you. And it's very hurtful. And I think that modern feminism, like, yes, everyone do what you want. Be beautiful. We're all beautiful. But I feel like we should respect ourselves a little more, not to just give our bodies away to whoever gives us attention, whoever looks at us. Because at the end of the day, it's not helping us.
How old are you?
21.
21. Wow. 21. Hopefully you keep that mindset. I would say this is
You need
that
to teach it to other people.
for a very beautiful woman, you also understand that when a guy gets what he wants, which is a sex, they will ghost you. They will treat you like anybody else because your value was given so freely that it's like, why would they value you if you don't value yourself? This is one of the biggest issues that I have with like today's society, is that women are out here thinking, well, you know, if I have sex with this many guys and this many guys wanted me, no.
Yeah.
Any guy will
Yeah.
want you. They'll take
Yeah.
you. Any guy will take you. I promise you.
You
Any
know?
guy will take you. That doesn't make you special.
Mhm.
Okay.
What makes you special is how many relationships you can get.
What makes you special is there one guy that's willing to literally sacrifice his whole entire being for you, right? Like that's what makes you special. And this is the women that get that are typically the women that vet the guy, right? Because even like I have 4 sisters. I used to tell my sisters all the time, like if you vet a guy even just for 6 months, like 80% of them won't even make it past the first month. The
Shit,
rest
probably
fall
higher
out.
Percentage.
Yeah, the rest of them probably fall off within the 2nd to 3rd month. And the few high school freshman year guys, they'll hang on, right? But those typically guys don't have too many options, right? Those guys don't have many options. So they'll hang on because you're probably like one of the few options. They can't afford to let you go because they just don't have that many options. So I would say if you vet your guy, you have a higher chance of actually having like a successful relationship and possibly a marriage. But for a guy like me, fuck, bro, it's like I don't even want to date women that are born in the United States. I want to date someone outside of here because it's just like women in the US, man, they're fucked. All right, cool. Any other super chats, bro? Go ahead.
Yeah, we actually got a question from Captain Caveman. He's been a member for a month already.
Shout out to my boy.
Shout out to you, Captain.
Says it's more of a statement. Ladies, if you're on birth control, get off. It's illegal form of prostitution.
All right, cool. Shout out to my boy. Any other ones? Go
Yeah,
ahead.
we got a few more supers from Dr. Kish, from user John Rondo. Name 3 fruits. Name different ones.
Okay, cool. Real quick, ladies, name 3 fruits. And this is actually kind of there's some okay. Name 3 fruits. Go ahead.
Apple, banana, kiwi.
Okay.
That's not like you for naming like the basic fruits.
Name 3 fruits. Go.
All right, starfish.
Starfish.
I mean, starfruit. Sorry, starfruit.
All right.
Starfruit.
Give me another one.
You can eat Patrick.
Papaya and genep. And genep is like this little green thing in the Caribbean. Like
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Okay.
I got you. I
Okay,
got you.
cool. What about you? 3.
Pineapple, mango, grape.
Okay. What about you? 3.
Guava, passion fruit, and lychee.
Damn, so many of mine were just taken.
Damn. Okay.
Pomegranate, blackberry, blueberry.
Okay. What about you?
Grapefruit, raspberry, coconut.
Hey.
Wow.
We all got it.
We
All
know
right,
our
cool.
fruits.
I
I'm
give y'all
glad
the horn.
everybody know their fruits. man.
All right, cool. Any other ones? Go ahead.
Yeah, we got one from David, $2. Ladies, have you watched the Whatever podcast?
Yes.
No.
Ladies, have you watched the Whatever podcast?
No.
I've
Okay,
seen
cool.
some shorts, but
Yeah.
I haven't like watched a full podcast.
So shout out to the Whatever podcast. Hopefully we can do a collab soon. I know we've been talking. We haven't talked to them in a while, but they're a podcast based out of California, and yeah, you guys should definitely check them out. Though.
That'd be dope.
Shout out to David. Any other ones, bro? Go ahead.
Yeah, we got another one from Leo, $10. Are y'all ladies high value women? If so, what makes you high
Good
value?
fucking question, Leo. Okay, cool. Real quick, we'll start off with you this time.
Okay.
Are you high value, and if so, what makes you high value?
I would say yeah. Like in the past, no, but I've like changed recently. Like I won't just hook up with anyone. I won't just like talk to anyone. I'm very selective with who I let into my circle now. Like in the past, no, but like I made that change
Why would you say no in the past?
because in the past, like I thought, like doing certain things,
Having
like
sex?
yeah, with
Okay.
like like
Let's
you
keep
said,
it unfiltered.
Mo-
Yeah, exactly.
modern-
Listen, I used to do
She
some
was
things in the
trying to like hit
past.
it
alright?
around me.
I used to do some things
I
in the
was like,
past.
I used to think it was that whole thing, like, yeah, I'm empowering, but no, it does make you feel like shit. And it's like, actually, the other day I had someone I used to, hook up with hit me up, and I'm like, no, I'm not about that anymore. Like, fuck you.
Yeah. Okay.
Hey.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, is it really empowering to like give yourself away?
No,
No, it is
because the
not.
sex do not be worth it, bro.
I think it's more empowering to say no and be like, I told
Yeah.
you no. Like,
Yeah.
that's not happening.
It-
And to
I
set
love
your
telling men
boundaries.
no.
You know, the crazy part is the guy only wants you more once you say no.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
The-
yeah,
the-
she sent me
So much,
3
I love
texts
it.
straight,
Yeah.
straight in a row.
Like the guy's willing to chase now, and
Yeah.
you become like.
So annoying.
and I'm like,
you-
no,
Yeah.
hop
Yeah.
off.
But you
hop
got to
off.
think you already put yourself in a certain light.
But
Yeah.
then also yes, what he's saying is because that guy's already experienced a certain part of you, he's only looking at you for that.
Yeah,
And a guy won't all of a sudden be like, oh, I know this is a good girl now because he only knows what he
Yeah,
knows.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Okay, cool. What about you?
I protect my energy. I know what I want out of life. I'm chasing my passions and my dreams and working very hard at them. I'm emotionally aware and grown. I'm self-aware as all hell. And like I'm just there to help somebody else, like make a good team with me. If not, then it's just not for me.
So why are you single?
Because I'm working on my career.
Okay.
I'm working on
Mm.
4 different careers in one.
Ooh.
Because I said like audio engineer, singer, producer, and
And how old are you?
musician. 20.
Okay, you're young.
off.
Yeah. So
But-
that's like 4.
But that's
4
also
whole
bad, though.
careers.
Yeah.
It's what?
That's kind of bad though. If you want to find like a relationship, a long lasting relationship, this is kind of your prime, and you should probably be looking for a relationship or setting yourself up for a relationship
Well, I guess
instead of your career, like focusing on that.
think about my perspective though. I'm trying to be famous, right?
Right.
So
Mhm.
I don't want to just let anybody be my, significant
I understand that.
other.
Yeah.
Do you,
So
you
I'm
do,
looking. It
do you
just has to be
understand?
the exact right thing, and we'd really have to be able to support each other's dynamic to make things work.
Do you
because-
understand that most famous women have a hard time dating?
Yeah.
There's a reason why. Because I'm sorry.
I was gonna ask those because of what he said. So, would you tell your daughter to focus more on finding a relationship than establishing a career and like legacy?
Okay, so let me finish up real quick.
Yeah.
The
Okay.
reason why I say that is because women become a victim of their own success. A man, however, does not. I can be super uber successful, and there's nothing but like fruits that come out of that labor. For women,
Exactly.
however, Like if she becomes super successful, she's only gonna be able to date someone that's on her level or above her.
This
right?
is true.
You
Like
know-
Shakira, how
Yes.
her ex-husband cheated on her because she was more successful. He felt inferior as a man, so he cheated on her, which is really shitty.
Well, I don't know if he did that. I mean, he was a famous soccer
Bro,
player. That was
Shakira
kinda
makes
a
like
drag.
way more. Shakira's logo is on their jersey.
I
But
guess-
you have to think Shakira was like how older, like 20 years older than him. He wanted a new, younger woman.
I'm sorry, but I didn't know who
very
he
big
was
difference.
until after they got divorced.
and that's fine. But what I'm saying is, women typically become victims of their own
Mhm.
success because you guys are hypergamous. You only want to date guys that are on your level or above, someone that can take you higher. However, men are different. I will literally gladly go to a fucking Taco Bell and
Or a
date a girl
McDonald's,
from
yeah.
like that works at the window because it doesn't fucking matter. Like she's not gonna be paying my bills, you know.
And to that, what you said is that kind of helps our point. Like he was an athlete. Like she had to date an athlete. She couldn't date a regular guy.
Yeah, and even if she was bigger than him, which she probably was, like you gotta understand, most guys would cheat just because like it has nothing to do with the fact that like he
But not
felt
if they're a high
inferior.
value man.
Yeah. Okay, what about you?
I would like to think so. I keep it clean. I keep it classy. I'm put together. I'm respectful. I'm loving.
You're so cute. I'm in
100%.
love with you.
She doesn't miss, bro. She don't miss.
Yeah, no, she just has like a very feminine aura about her. What about you over there?
I like to believe I am. I think from social media, I might not.
I'm so glad you said social media because after this, we're gonna do something after this. But go ahead.
It's gonna be good.
I don't believe other people think that I'm high value because of the things that I post on social media. I do try to refrain from posting like complete like bikini pictures because I know that that does make me look bad. But I feel like the people think that I live this like certain lifestyle, which to a point I do, but they just don't know my personality and like who I am as a person or my morals or what I stand by. So I can be perceived as not high value.
Okay. I respect
I like
that.
that you said that.
All right. What about you?
I believe that I'm high value. I do feel like I have things to work on though, more like financial things because I'm still maturing in that area. So
Why are your eyes closed?
because I'm like
Long
squinting, trying to. Oh yeah, and
Okay.
my eyelashes are long.
Are they heavy?
A little bit.
She gonna
A
fly
little
away.
bit. Yeah. Let me ask you a question. Why do women get eyelashes like that?
I'm not gonna lie to you. It's so funny that you say something because I never get lashes this long. I
Really?
just got it because my birthday's tomorrow.
Okay.
Do you know like the backstory like of the eyelashes?
Oh my
Girls
God.
like to
Like-
get big eyelashes because they like to look like dolls.
Okay,
They
well
make
I was
me
I was
feel
talking
pretty.
about I was talking about like the cumbrellas. Basically, I forgot a mistress of a house, right, of prostitutes, right? She had them get long eyelashes because it blocks the cum from going in their eyes.
Yeah, it's cum
That's they're
blockers.
called. Yeah, that's how it was invented.
history.
Yeah.
That's how it was
Okay.
invented.
Very
Are my
interesting.
lashes considered that? I don't know. They're pretty
Yes,
long.
Yes, every eyelash. That's literally that's
not that long, bro.
It's the origin of it.
I see what but hers are like very.
No, hers are
That's
crazy.
what I'm like, yeah, she about to
Hers
fly.
are like wings.
I need to take these off. They talk
Okay.
about the cum
Real quick, what about you? Do you consider yourself high value, and if so, why?
I would like to think so, but there are a lot of things that I have to work on. So I'm kind of in the middle.
I mean, you're either high value or you're not.
Yeah.
Right. Like I
I'm-
can't sit here and go to like
Yeah, I was.
a potential business partner and be like, I think I'm high
Well, I don't
value
mean it
because then
like
they won't. You know
that,
what I mean? They
but-
won't work with me.
Yeah, in general, yes, high value.
So you think in general you are?
Yes.
Okay. And why?
Why? Because that's a very good question, and I didn't think of an answer yet.
Okay.
Honestly, just because.
This is where you brag about yourself.
No, okay. I know what I want, and I'm a go-getter. I'm not completely independent, but I do know how to work my way around situations. And honestly, I'm proud of who I am as a person. I'm proud of my personality, and I'm proud of how I treat other people.
Okay. Cool. Real quick, any other super chats before we go to the Instagrams?
No.
No, sir.
Okay, cool. No super chat. Okay, so what we'll do now is, ladies, real quick question, okay? And you guys can all answer in unison if you want. Based off your Instagrams, and I'm glad you said that earlier, would you say that most men that look at your Instagram for the first time would find you dateable?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Everyone says yes,
Yes.
except for you.
Yes.
You haven't said anything. Yes?
I think so. Yeah. They probably not date. They'd probably want to sleep with me first, then date me.
Okay, but just
Yeah.
like
Yeah. Just off
dateable.
first
I'm not
glance.
talking about sleep because I'm pretty sure probably all of them will want to sleep with you. I'm saying like dateable, like as a hey, you know what? This girl right here looks like someone I would want to date.
Probably not.
Probably not. Okay, so one probably not, and everyone else says yes. Okay, cool. Let's start off with hers. What's your Instagram? Can we pull up her Instagram on the screen, bro?
Nayeli.alvarado_.
Okay, so Nayeli.alvarado.
Nayeli.
She definitely
Cool,
looks like a
cool.
wife
Enlarge it
of
real quick,
hers.
bro.
I would
Or is that
wife
as
you
large
so
as it
quick. I wouldn't
Yeah,
even
same.
like.
No, I
That's as
feel
large
like
as
it's
it
because I
goes,
look
bro.
like I travel and I go out and I party too much.
No.
I feel like that makes
Your feed is so nice.
not dateable.
Wait, your feet?
Feed.
Because
Oh, I
I
was
also
about-
heard the same thing.
I didn't
Yeah.
see her feed. Feed.
Okay. All right, cool. So
Oh,
I
honey,
see the
no.
blue bikini one. I see what you're saying. Okay, cool.
Nah, nah.
See, that's what I'm talking about.
No, you look wifeable. I would give you the ring.
Red flag.
That's the thing,
Honestly,
but see, women like her wouldn't.
Yeah,
like,
that's terrible
that
advice.
women give each other the worst advice because a lot of women will tell you exactly what she's telling you, but she's not gonna.
I'm
she's not gonna date
self-aware.
you.
I already know. I said
Yeah.
I owned up to it. Probably
Yeah.
not.
Because
Okay,
she's
cool.
wearing a bathing suit in a few pictures. It's not even like her
my
butt
ass
showing.
cheeks.
but I
See,
feel like the things
Go
that
all
you're
the way down, bro.
posting-
Does she have more?
I
Let me
feel
see
like
if
the
her
things
butt
that you're
is showing.
posting
That's
makes
when
it
I
look
was in
like
a relationship, so you won't see any booty cheeks.
exactly. It looks like you're in a relationship.
So you see how the feed changes when she's in a relationship and when she's not.
Right.
When she
The girls trip pictures kind of
You still have like some bathing suit pictures up.
it's just
though.
giving me in a relationship.
And then I
all of your
wasn't in
feed.
a relationship at that time, but I was
Yeah.
also like 18 in those pictures.
Okay, cool.
Well,
All right, cool. What's your Instagram over here, right next to her?
Your holy angel.
Your holy angel is probably the most unholy Instagram we'll see tonight.
No, it is holy. There's
All
like
right.
one picture that made me. It's giving artsy girls.
Artsy.
It is giving
Hey.
artsy.
Like I try to put my actual like personality on my Instagram because I don't want somebody to view my Instagram and think the wrong thing of me.
All right, cool. Keep going.
I'm a fan of the mirror.
All right,
pics.
chat. Let me know if you guys agree with her. And what about you? What's your Instagram over here?
XO.Elodie.
Okay, so xo.elodie. See hers real quick.
That's me.
You got like a lot of like wilderness shit out there.
Yeah, the
Right.
sky
Like some
photos.
nature
Nature
shit.
girl.
All right, cool. And you said yes, right?
I said yes.
Okay, cool. All right, chat. Let me know if you guys agree with her as well. And let's go to Noelle's. I'm interested to see her.
Noelle, I want
Yeah.
to see your Instagram. I feel like
Yeah.
it's super cute.
It's beautiful.
Let's see.
I feel like you're gonna have horses on your
I
Instagram.
post like once or twice.
Oh,
a
and her
year.
man's on there.
Yeah.
Wow.
Green flag, green
This
flag.
is a first.
That's him,
This
that's
is a
him, that's
first.
him.
The girls
That's
Unfiltered.
so
never have
cute.
their man in
Aw.
their
I
shit.
have
Wow.
a highlight reel.
Okay.
See, she got one bikini pic on there.
Yeah, I was
nothing
gonna say
going
that.
on.
I actually have a story about that too.
Yeah, she's
I
like,
asked him if he wanted me to delete it, and he was like, "Absolutely not. I have that saved. I like to pretend you're an Insta baddie."
Yo,
Aw.
look at the
He's
hornet.
real for that. He's real.
He's super
See that, but that's different.
Yeah.
That's our whole situation's different. First of all, she gets an excuse because she has her man on the profile, and then she asks her man on top of that.
that's
Okay,
really
but
great.
what's the difference between me asking my man and everything? Even with normal pictures, when I have clothes on, just because my clothes hug me, he's gonna say no. Like, no, you're insecure. Like, back up.
I would say the thing is, as a man, it feels good to know that you at least care about how I think.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Like just asking is like better than just doing it.
So do you guys
the number one thing you can do, ladies, to keep your man around is make him feel appreciated. I
Shit.
promise you that will do wonders. When men don't feel appreciated, we start looking for that shit somewhere else.
And the same goes for women. When you
Oh,
don't
for
feel
sure.
appreciated.
Yeah, 100%. But for women, it's like tenfold.
Yeah.
That shit is extreme. Like, nigga, you better do something every day. Okay. For me, it's like once a week. I'm good. You know. Okay, cool. And what's your Instagram right here?
Gia Ingato.
Gia Ingato. Okay.
I have that
Where are
artist
we about to
Instagram
see?
where I
Yeah.
put
Oh, you guys'
reels.
Instagrams are all artsy. I love it.
Why?
What?
Why?
By the bikini pics.
I was in a relationship at that time, and he did okay me posting those.
Ooh.
Ooh.
I did ask him.
Yo, but the
Everybody
question,
asks
yeah,
now.
but hold on. First of all, the question was if a guy looked at your post, would it look like your wifey?
But it doesn't matter if he. Oh, I
Is
got
that your
you
boyfriend
saying.
right there?
Yeah.
That was one of my longest relationships. That ended
Damn, you
my
still have that
senior
shit
high school.
posted?
Yeah. Would you
Yeah,
would you
for
date a
real.
girl that had pictures
It
of her
was
ex?
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
No.
whoa,
I mean,
whoa,
it was
whoa, whoa,
prom.
whoa, 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 whoa,
No.
whoa, whoa, whoa. Hold on, Gia.
That's
Go ahead.
different. 'cause
That's not cool.
What?
Like, if I'm dating you and you have like another dude on your
Yeah.
page.
Okay, so personally, it was prom. We were COVID year, grad 2020, so it was immaculate that we even had a prom.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So personally, every guy that I have dated since then, which are 2 guys, have told me they're fine with my feed and what I put on there. Because
Where they at now?
Where are those guys? Who broke up with who? You broke up with
the
them,
last
right?
one, me. The previous one, he broke up with
Gia,
me.
respectfully, what I would say to you again is, if a guy really cares about you, and I'm
Mhm.
talking about that guy is willing to fucking sacrifice for you, he will tell you, I don't like that.
And I'll be straight with you. The past 2 guys that I dated like weren't men. They
Okay.
weren't.
Okay,
Well,
exactly. That's
it
what
goes to
there
prove the
goes.
point. Okay, cool. What about you? What's your Instagram?
Isabel Faith.
Speak into the mic, please.
Isabel Faith.
Okay, cool.
I'm
and
her
you said yes, right? Okay. Yeah, I think Isabel passes the
Yeah,
test.
we see this every time. Yeah.
Okay, cool. You know what? Real quick before we get to the next thing, do we have any super chats? Real quick.
No, sir.
No super chats. Okay, cool. Because I could have sworn I saw some. Okay, cool.
Oh yeah, actually, we do got one from Leo.
Go ahead.
My bad. Leo, do you ladies think all men want you or like you for love?
Okay, ladies, you guys can all answer this. Doesn't matter. We have to take turns. Do you think all men
Want you
want
or like you for
or
love?
like you for love?
No.
I don't understand.
Like, do they just want to fuck or do they actually want to be with you?
Yeah, a lot of men, just because this is Miami too, are just into hookup culture.
And
Yeah,
that's like
true.
that's how it is in
And-
Chicago and most big cities.
I was gonna say it's not just a Miami.
Yeah.
It's everywhere now. Honestly, it's become such a common thing for
Yeah.
it to just be hookup culture.
Where I am from, the Lehigh Valley has the highest amount of STD exchange rate.
So does Miami.
Where's that?
The Lehigh Valley in Pennsylvania.
Oh no, that's Miami.
Yeah, that's Miami,
Yeah,
boy.
Miami got
I
that
saw
shit
it the
now.
other
and
day.
previous to that, it was actually Atlanta. But then when he
Really?
moved down here, we took over. So
People
Okay.
are so like, oh my god.
Shit with that
It's
shit.
crazy, honestly. People need to be having safe sex. around
Yeah.
them.
That's
Like,
why I don't
they just-
understand how people just be out here having sex with anybody. Like, I'd be scared. Like, no.
Okay,
They're not
cool.
high value women.
Understand this. It's hard to keep saying the same thing because I say this a lot, right? We do 5 shows a week, and you know I say the same things over and over, but it's like guys typically just want to have sex, especially like if you look at like their age range, like in their 20s, they definitely just want to have sex. In their 30s, they're kind of like focused a little bit more, at least they should be, right? And their 40s for sure, they're probably already established. You know, they'll start taking you real serious at then. But then in general, it's like men in their 40s are only looking at women in the 25, 30s. You know, we're not looking for like 40-year-old women. 40-year-old women have been used and abused. Does that make sense?
I'm super aware of like how most of my like guy friends do try to sleep with me or just guys in general. And
You have guy friends?
well, not really. Like I have a few, but not. I have mostly girlfriends. Like I'll have guy friends that I'll just be like friends with, but I'm not gonna. Hey, let's go get lunch.
So you're aware that they want to have sex with you?
Yeah.
Okay.
But it actually really hurt my like I actually sat down, thought about it, and I cried because I was like, wow, I really can't have friends without them trying to sleep with
You
me. And it
can't.
hurt my
It's really
feelings.
sad.
You're
yeah.
a beautiful woman. Like that's your value. You do understand that's your value
And
to
I feel
society.
like that's a cocky thing to say, like, oh, everyone wants to fuck me. Like it's sad.
It's reality though,
Yeah.
right?
I
And here's the
think-
thing.
This is like a
Here's
sad
the thing.
reality.
Here's the thing. You are a very attractive looking girl.
Yeah.
But there's girls that are friends with guys that are maybe not as attractive that may not get the same amount of attention, but they'll still get fucked. Guy, it doesn't take much for guys to want to have sex with you.
That is a
Guys will
fact.
fuck anything.
That does not make it better.
There was I
Guys
forgot
will
who it
fuck
was.
anything.
Someone once said they were like, yeah, guys will have sex with anything on 2 legs.
That's true.
And
Even
It
with
doesn't
one
need
leg.
to have 2
He
legs.
doesn't
Even
even
with
have to
no
be
legs.
alive.
I guess what I'm saying is it goes back to what I'm saying is that friends typically like aren't your friends.
But also, you guys want guys to respect you, but do you respect yourself?
Yes.
Okay, how many bodies do you have? You're not gonna say the number. How many
6.
bodies do you
I'll
have?
say it. 6.
Your body count is 6?
Yeah.
Okay, wait, hold on real quick. Does body count matter? Yes or no?
No.
Yeah.
No.
Okay,
to
hold
an
on.
extent.
Yes or no? You said no?
No.
Does body count matter?
Yes.
Does body count matter?
Yeah.
Does body count matter?
Yeah.
Does body count matter?
No.
Okay. What's your body count?
6.
Twins.
Who else said, what's your body count?
7.
7? Okay. What's your body count?
Honestly, I can't remember right now, but it's under. No, I don't mean it like that. It's under 10 because I said something the last time, and I
did
don't
that?
think it was right.
Okay.
The last time I was
Yeah,
on
so
here, and
it's
I don't
like
want to
that.
say something different and then be like, "Oh, she's lying," because I don't remember.
Now you get caught up.
No,
the chat's gonna look it up right now.
Okay, if
God.
they look it up, that's fine, and they can remind me because like it's the same as that. I just don't
Okay.
feel like sitting here and being like, "What?"
I mean, if it's not that many, you
It's
should be like.
definitely under 15 and under. I believe it's under 10. So I
That's
just,
a big.
That's a huge amount.
No,
I know it's under 15.
I think I'm at 8.
Not too
but
much on her.
I want to just 7 or 8. But you know, if someone wants to
Okay,
press
and
me,
you said you think it matters, right? So again,
I do think it
going back to
matters.
my point, if y'all don't respect yourselves, why should men respect you? A guy wants a girl a virgin. That's all guys want,
Yeah.
a virgin, right?
Do
So
men
we're
respect
already settling by having a girl that has one body plus.
and it also depends because some people consider bodies. Do you just consider like man and women as
Yeah,
body?
exactly.
Oh,
I
then
don't.
mine
I
is
girl and
definitely-
girls. I don't
Mine
give a
is
fuck
definitely
about.
way under that. Then.
I just think
Like-
it's so funny that men talk about self-respect and y'all do not respect yourselves at all.
Yeah,
But,
that
okay.
post nut clarity be hitting y'all for real.
Oh, for sure. Understand that. 100%.
Also,
Yeah, he knows.
Why would you want a virgin when she doesn't know what she's doing?
No. Here's the difference.
I
is
want a
that
girl that doesn't know what she's doing. I'll
men-
teach her
You want a
myself.
teacher? Okay. All right.
men
Interesting.
don't mind having a girl that they can teach. Okay, like I get it. Today in today's society, there are men out there that be like, yeah, I don't mind having a girl that has 80 bodies. Congrats to them.
Yeah.
Good for you, bro. Good for you.
I don't
You know what
respect
I mean?
that nigga. I ain't gonna
I
lie.
personally would love a woman that has a low body count or has no body count. The reason why is because we spoke about this before, that a virgin can dictate certain stuff. Like if you
Mhm.
value yourself that much to like you're a virgin, you can go ahead and tell me some stuff. Like
Yeah.
I'll listen to you.
Shit.
If you have 80 bodies, I don't give a fuck
I don't
what
give-
you say,
I don't
bro.
care.
Understandable. Yeah.
And I'm not talking about you. I don't know your body count.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is in general, I'm saying that if you don't respect yourself, most men won't respect you either. Okay. And you said that you don't see why men talk about like
Yes, about women's self-respect when y'all do not respect yourselves at all. Y'all are sluts, whores, dirty, shameless. Go to
Okay.
hell.
this is,
But-
okay, but here's where I'm gonna correct you is
Yeah.
life is different for men and women.
So men are able to be sluts and doesn't
We're
matter.
not sluts. We're slut makers.
okay.
And
No,
so
you're sluts.
what's your name again?
Dee
I
Dee Dee.
love you,
Okay,
girl.
Dee
I
Dee,
love you.
you can go outside right now with me, right? We can walk out together and go talk to 10 people. And even though you're not the most attractive woman, you will still have a higher chance of sleeping with more men than I will sleeping with more women. And I have way more money than you. I guarantee you that. And I'm more established and I have something going for myself. And even then, I would still have a very small chance of sleeping with the first 10 women that I speak to.
Mhm.
Why? Life is different for men and women. So therefore, when a woman like you, who has the ability to have sex with almost anybody that she wants to, because guys are desperate, it's not respected.
Mhm.
It's not respected by men. It's not respected by women. However,
Exactly.
me as a guy, if I have sex
Being
with 10
desperate
women,
and going out there
Yes.
and fucking billions of women, then it's seen as
it's
like
respected.
a prop. But no, you're a whore.
No, but listen to this, because even successful men like her right here,
Mhm.
she could still get more play right now than fucking the average basketball
The
player.
Dr. Kish.
You know what I'm saying? But
Whoa.
there's a reason why,
I'm joking,
because
just Josh.
her value is her beauty, her youth, her fertility. My value is my status, my finances.
Mhm.
Like our value is different. So therefore, it's like my boy will be like, "Oh, you fucked her? Oh shit, good shit."
Facts.
He knows it's not easy for me to sleep with a girl like that.
So it leads back to what you were saying before, where it's like friends in your ear telling you, it's like they're hyping you up about fucking out here, fucking multiple girls. Are they like in the midst of that being like, bro, make sure you wear protection?
What you don't
Make sure the
understand
girl
is
that
that,
you're messing with
as a
does not
man,
have
he
a
knows my
STD.
struggle. What? Because we're men, so we know the same struggle. Just like you women understand each other's struggles. This is why women will say something and immediately back each other up. You may not even know her, and you'll start back. I see this all the time. Like I've had situations where a woman has gone online and accused a guy of doing something, and women rush to her aid. They don't know the
Has a
backstory.
man has
Hold on. Let me talk, bro.
Okay,
Please.
go ahead.
They don't know the backstory. They don't know anything, but they will rush to each other. Why? Because off emotions, they say, she's a woman, I'm a woman, I know the struggle. I may have had a similar incident, and I'm just gonna back her up just because she needs that shit. However, for men, it's different.
And guys that do the same shit, they'll go help the girl first before the
Oh,
guy.
for sure. If a girl goes online, I'm more likely to believe the girl than I am the guy.
Yeah.
And I know the guy's struggle.
Exactly.
Right. So again, men and women are different. So when it comes to sex, something that's easy to get is not respected.
Mhm.
Like if diamonds were easy to get, no one would fucking want them. There's a reason why everybody talks about diamonds when it's time to get a wedding ring, because they're very hard to get to, right? They're fucking esteemed. Like people will pay a whole bunch, millions of dollars for diamonds. However, if you could find a diamond as soon as you went outside, they wouldn't be as valuable.
In the same way a guy wants a virgin, a girl does not want a guy that's a virgin.
I
Does
don't
that
know
make
about
sense to you?
I like
Yeah.
virgin
Bro,
men.
you want a guy that has
No,
experience.
I like virgin men. Not gonna lie.
In general,
Have you ever
women
had a
don't
virgin
want
man?
a virgin guy.
Yes.
You have?
Oh.
Why aren't you with him?
Why am I not? with
Why
him?
aren't you with him? You like virgin men.
Yeah, you said you like him, so why are you not with him anymore?
I mean, I've been with a virgin man who I wasn't in a relationship either.
What I'm saying is like, why didn't you stay with him if he was
Oh, because he like tried to kill himself while we were in a relationship.
Oh,
And
Okay.
that wasn't my fault. It was actually like stuff
Bro,
with his family.
I wish you
type
said
stuff.
delete.
Self-delete.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry.
It's okay.
Self
It's cool.
delete. I'm sorry.
I guess what I'm trying to say is most men that are virgins, you can actually look. There's some guys that are very religious, and that's cool. But most men that are virgin are because they probably haven't had an opportunity to not be virgins.
And I don't know that guy, but self-deletion, in my opinion, is weak. He only had one, and you took
Don't
it.
say that. People go through stuff. Like
Everybody goes through stuff, but if you are self-deleting yourself, that is actually one of the most selfish acts you can make.
Yeah.
Because the thing is,
not thinking
the
about the
amount of
people around
pain that
you.
you cause to the people that love you, and taking the easy way out, stuff like that. Like, listen, I understand. Like, I know people that have done it, but it's still one of the most selfish things you can do. Especially if you're like a father, or you know what I mean, like someone depends on you. That is a selfish.
Can I ask you guys an opinion on that? Because I did have a friend. Like, I'm not gonna like talk too much, but I did have a friend who was like thinking of that. And
Speaking to the mic, please.
He's a man, and he was trying to like harm himself, and I just felt like so like a shitty friend because I just felt like no matter what I said, it was just like. And I don't want to approach it the way you guys are saying it because I feel like that would just push somebody more to like want to harm.
Does their
themselves.
family know? I'd say tell the
Yeah,
family
like,
because they
honestly,
could be the better support system.
I'm gonna cut you guys all off and tell you this. Real self-deleters don't really talk about that shit.
Yeah.
Word.
They're not gonna go online and mention. They're not. They will not talk
It's the
about
ones
it.
you don't expect.
And I'm not saying that some don't do it because I'm pretty sure some will, right? But in general, the ones that really are about it, you won't even know. You'll be like, "Yo, he was just smiling yesterday, and he's gone today."
If they talk about it, they most likely want someone to try to stop them. And I mean, I know that from like personal experience with people that I've known and everything. So the only thing that you can do is really tell them, be real with them. It is selfish.
Okay.
And it's like that's what's going to give them a
100%.
reality check.
And listen, men don't get pity because you do that. Okay, I'm not gonna pity a guy that does that. I'm just gonna be like, it's unfortunate.
Yeah.
But listen, I got struggles too. Like, why are your struggles harder than mine? You know, it is what it is. I just think that's a coward way to go out.
So if you guys had like friends,
Speaking to the mic,
oh,
please.
sorry. If you guys had like friends that were going through stuff like that, like that's what you would tell them.
You know, this crazy part is I've never known any guy to ever go through that, even if they were going through it, because I'm such a straightforward person that I would tell them, listen, man, like, don't come at me with that because I'm going through my own stuff. And like, if I can get through my shit, you can get through your shit.
Yeah.
Trust me, man.
I'll start listing shit off too. I'd be like, but look
Yeah.
at me, I'm still fucking pushing.
I can tell you off the bat, like for me, like I never met my father. My mom gave me up when I was a kid. I went into the system when I was 10 years old. Group homes, shelters, living on fucking park benches, sleeping under people's balconies, homeless, fucking going to 7-Eleven stealing Snickers because I was homeless and needed some food, like going to jail, youth facilities, and then jail and then prison. Like I could sit here and name like 10 things I could fucking do that for, and I wouldn't do it. You know what I mean? So that's why when my boys tell me some shit, I'm like, bro, if I can get through my shit, you can get through your shit. I don't have pity for nobody.
Yeah, when I hear that, I'm like, shit, you don't have no fucking character. No type of character. Like you haven't built yourself up as a man.
Yeah, that's what I would say. Oh, cool. Any super chats, bro?
Yeah, we got a bunch.
Go ahead, bro.
All right, we got one from Leo, $10. Let me put it up on the screen for y'all. How valuable are you women in the home as a wife? Do you know how to find a stud in the wall to hang a frame or a television?
Okay, shout out to Leo. To be fair, Leo.
That's a man's job, isn't it?
Oh shit! Not the
all right, who said that's a man's job?
Me.
Oh, you said that? Okay, cool. Do you know how to find a stud though on a wall?
Yeah, I do.
You do? How do you do it?
You have the little stud finder.
What is a stud? What is it?
Okay,
exactly.
It's
now,
like the little part where you like hammer the nail into.
okay.
Into the wall.
Now, if you didn't have a stud finder, how would you find a stud?
You tap.
Okay, cool.
Okay,
so you know how
got
to
the
find
idea.
them. Okay, cool.
I do not know.
I don't know what a stud is.
I'm
Okay.
telling you,
Well,
a girl.
But think about it, you don't need to. As a girl, you don't need to know that.
I had to teach myself how to
Okay,
do it.
What-
when I'm
what I was
out.
to help my dad.
What I was gonna say to Leo respectfully is that, bro, most men don't even know what a stud is.
We
No,
use command
yeah.
strips here.
So yeah, all right. Any other ones? Go ahead.
Yeah, we got Dr. Kish. If it's acceptable for women to ask how much a guy makes, is it okay for that guy to ask the girl what her body count is? I'll start. I make decent money.
Okay, cool. Ladies, do you agree with him? Do you understand? Do you agree?
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
I feel like if you ask a guy how much money he makes, if he asks what your body count is, then that's valid.
Okay, what
Yeah.
about you over here?
Yeah, I understand being completely transparent with your partner and letting them know everything is very good and a grounds for communication.
Okay. What about you, Noel?
Yeah, I think it's a little tacky, but
Yeah,
yeah.
the way that he asked the
Yeah.
question was bad. I think it's better to be transparent with
Okay.
each other.
Here, hold on, real quick. When from experience, and I'm only going off my experience, but also like what I see.
Got him.
That was my
Come on, bro. I'm going off my experience, okay, and I'm going off like what I see on Netflix and all this shit that I see on TV. If I ever watch TV, what I would say is typically one of the first questions women ask men is, "What do you do for a living?" Because they want to know off rip what type of finances. They may not even ask how much do you make, but just based off what they do for a living, they'll have a ballpark number of this guy probably makes this much, right? Go ahead.
A lot of guys ask you that all the time. Like every time, like the first like 3 sentences. Oh, what do you do? What do you do? Like
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if guys are just nosy.
Okay.
or if they,
No.
or if they want to know if I have OnlyFans, so they can
Yeah, I
buy
think they
it.
want to know if you have
right.
I
one.
think what guys are doing is when they feel like you care about that, right? So it's kind of like their game. If
I would
ask
say
you
a lot
what
of
you're
guys that
doing,
talk to her are probably nervous as fuck too,
that could also be a thing,
right? But yeah, I would say that typically women want to know what a guy does for a living and how much they make.
Because I've
However,
actually never asked that.
If I ask you within the first 2 minutes, what's your body count? You're automatically gonna go into the defense.
Yeah, they're like,
Yeah.
what the fuck?
Automatically, because
You're a
gonna be like,
weirdo. You're a creep. Like, why are you asking
automatically.
me
So
that
I guess
question?
what Dr. Kish was trying to say is, if it's okay for women to ask men how much they make, why isn't it okay for men then to say right away, like, hey, if you, because as a woman, if you want to know how much I make, and that's one of the things that you need to know in order to date me or take me seriously, then as a man, I should also have the right to say, hey, what's your body count? Because
Yeah.
then I can also say, okay, well, based off your body count, I'm either going to take you seriously or you're just going to be fun time.
Facts.
Right.
It's fair. That's a fair argument.
Here's the problem, though. I can't lie about how much I make, because if you start taking me serious, you'll know how
gonna
much
find
I
out
make
real
based off the
quick.
lifestyle I can provide for you. However,
We can
you
lie
can
about our
sit here
body
and
count.
lie
Yeah.
and tell me your body counts 3,
Or you could say you're a virgin and nigga would never know.
and your reality, and the reality is your body could be 100,
Yeah.
right? So that was I think that's what Dr. Kish was trying to allude to. Any other super chats, bro? Go ahead.
Yeah, we got a few more. Captain Caveman, shout out to Eric. Welcome back.
Shout out to you, brother. Much love, man. It's good to be back for a whole week off. That shit felt weird as shit, bro. Any other ones? Go ahead.
We got David Jones. Ladies are usually
Don't read
picky.
it. Don't read it, ladies. Don't read it.
Sorry.
Ladies are usually picky about male virgins. Men are less picky about female virgins. Male virgins have to check more boxes than female virgins.
Yeah.
Because female virgins are fetishized, whereas male
Yeah.
virgins really aren't.
Exactly. I think you were the only girl that said I would want a man virgin.
Yeah, because I feel like it's better to date a male virgin because you could tell him what you like and like teach him like the ways of
But
exploring.
girls-
He still might not
Yeah.
listen.
Yeah,
He still might not
exactly, which is
listen.
true. Which is true.
Like-
but I've never had that problem.
But also, girls want a guy that's experienced.
Hold
It's
on,
not
hold on,
the
hold on. Where
reverse
do you
around.
live? Where the fuck are you finding all these virgins?
Yeah.
Like you're either lying or like
It's not
where
that
do you
I
live?
just don't like men who are like non-virgins. Like we don't get along. Like we end up butting
Oh, because you
heads.
you got like masculine energy.
Yeah,
How
you
many
don't-
male
the
The
virgins
male
have
version,
you
you can run
had?
over them niggas.
How many male
Listen,
virgins have you
man.
found?
I try not to like dip into like people who have like stuff.
There's
like,
not that many guys.
have backgrounds
one
because
third,
they
one-
feel
one
like
third.
they just like I get uncomfortable around them because I cannot say no. It's like I don't have an ability to say no. Like I just don't feel like I can say how I feel and stand on that. and them not try to convince me to have sex with them, and then I feel bad and like give.
You're
I
a
don't
people
like that.
pleaser.
If you're with someone that's
You're a
trying to
people- you're a
convince you to
people
have
pleaser,
sex with
and
them, they're not for you.
You're a people pleaser, and that's an internal issue. That's not the guy issue. That's not a guy issue.
No, I think some of the guys still have issues.
No,
but-
because you're a people pleaser in general. I know the type of girl that you are. And I say this because I know I've seen a lot of women come in here and they're people pleasers. And typically what I find about people pleasers is that they're good people. And the reason why they give in is because they don't want to feel like they let somebody down.
But that's a lack of boundaries, which is an issue.
That's
True.
that's an
Chill,
that's an
bruh,
internal
chill.
thing.
This is a conversation for my
But
therapist.
but listen, that's an internal thing. Don't sit here blame men. Blame
Even
yourself.
still, like
No.
like I said, like a man or boy should not be trying to like convince you to have sex with them. You feel me?
Right.
Like that's obviously an issue with him as well. Where it's like
That's
It
what
is.
I'm
kinda
saying.
just
Like
odd.
some men should hear
Well,
no.
well
and
then
take
it still
that
comes
no.
down to you picking the right guys to be around, right? So ultimately, where's the accountability? It all comes down to the women, but women always have reasons as to why it's not their fault. But
Gio, why would you want to experience guy over a virgin?
An experienced guy over virgin.
Yeah.
I don't even know if that's it. I take a woman over a man any and
Damn.
every day.
Yep.
To start with that one. If I'm being real about my personal sexual history, I haven't had a lot of guys fulfill my personal sexual needs, even with step-by-step instructions. And it's like starting with like my first real long-term boyfriend, which was over a year we dated, and then we only broke up because we went to college and he went to Utah, I went here. And even still, it was like I was giving that man head for like 6 months before he decided to go down on me.
how old was he?
No.
We started when we were like 17, 18.
Okay, but he has no
Yeah.
experience. You know what I mean? Like,
So
yeah.
I understand he was scared,
Yeah,
but it's
I
like
get it.
So with the, for example, with the last one that I was with, 4 months, I literally was like, I kind of want to open up a relationship because you're not fulfilling my sexual needs.
To other men?
Yeah. Well, actually, I said women. I said other women. I like not other men. I genuinely said other women. I was like, let's bring another woman into the mix, and actively looked for one. We went to Atlantis together, and I was flirting with another woman, and this dumbass hurt his foot, and like I couldn't finesse a woman because he's a pussy. But yeah, like truly, it's just like I would maybe go for a more experienced man, but even still, like it's more about like your energy and how much I'm attracted to you and what I feel like that dynamic's going to be like.
Don't you think you would respect a guy with experience more than the virgin though?
I don't
100%.
know.
Like
I don't know if that's true because I feel like the guy that's the virgin at the same
Why
time.
can't he? Why is he a virgin? Because he couldn't get any pussy.
I don't know. I went to Catholic school for 8 years.
What I would say
Catholic
is,
school boys are ran through though.
They are so red.
all right, let's stay on
But
topic,
I'm
guys.
saying maybe he is waiting like for marriage or something like that. I might be able to respect something like that. Truly.
All right.
I don't need sex.
Yo,
personally.
Repo, real quick, man. Let's stay on topic. Any other super chats? Go ahead.
Yeah, we got one more from Leo. Said, I don't want to hear it, Eric.
Fuck, bro. What is he talking
He
about?
was referring to the last super chat.
What he said about the
about women and men dynamics.
The studs, the studs. Like guys can't find stud in the wall.
Oh, okay. I gotcha. Yeah, shout out to you, my dude. Much love, man. Okay, cool. Yeah, I needed some context on that one. Okay, cool. Fuck, bro. How long have we been going for already? 147. Real quick. Okay. I like to play this game, and hopefully everybody here isn't gonna take offense to it. Would you say that you're an honest person? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes. Would you say that you're an honest person? Yes or no?
Yes.
And you?
Yes.
Yourself?
Yes.
Yourself?
Brutally.
Okay. MS
Brutally.
Noel.
Yeah, but you know.
I already know.
Yeah,
I already
I know.
know. Okay,
She
cool.
said brutally, so
Yes.
I hope she's not capping.
All right. So, real quick, this is a fun game that we're gonna do. Okay, everybody here is just gonna have fun. God, Noel is a party pooper. Okay, cool. So this is what we'll do. Okay, we'll start off with you,
I'm scared.
and I want you to rate all the girls. Okay.
Oh my gosh.
But listen up. Hold on, real quick, because obviously you know them a little bit before the show. We all know they have great personalities. So don't judge them off personalities, just off looks. Okay. So from 1 to 10, off looks only. 10 is like supermodel status. 1 means like you're really ugly, and 5 is like an average person, right? So from 1 to 10, off looks only, what would you give her?
Okay, so I want to start this off by saying
There you
I'm
go.
gonna be
Here's a
honest.
disclaimer.
No, don't
Yeah, God,
don't
they
be
always do
honest,
this.
bro.
I
Just
love
be
it.
honest.
Just
Just
be
be
honest.
honest.
You guys are super.
And you know the fun
Yeah,
part
it's all
is
love here.
the
It's
fun
all
part is afterwards you actually get to rate the
Yeah, the
guys as
guys,
well.
yeah.
Okay, I
Oh.
promise. And she's like, "Oh, okay, yeah, I'm cool with
Yeah,
that.
no.
I'm cool with rating the guys."
Are
Okay.
you guys gonna rate us back too?
We'll figure out. Go ahead. So rate her from 1 to 10.
I'm gonna say 5.
Okay, so she's a 5. Okay, what about her?
I'm gonna say 5 as well.
5 as well. Okay, what about her?
I'm gonna say 6.5.
6.5.
And I'm going to say 8.5.
8.5. She's trying to get that threesome.
No God, right? She's
Like I also dabble in women.
Okay, I knew it. All right, what would you rate her over here?
And I would rate you a 9.5.
A 9.
Actually.
Wow.
Your personality's so amazing.
Well,
But
we
not
did
off
say
personality,
beauty. We
though.
said beauty looks.
Okay, well, she's still 9.5.
9.5.
Okay.
Okay. All right, I want you to rate her on down. Go ahead. From 1 to 10. Off looks only. Speaking to the mic though. She's like, girl, you rated me a 5. Watch
No, I'm
this.
gonna give her a 10.
A 10?
Aw.
Remember, 10's
I feel
perfection.
like
Come
an
on,
asshole.
bro.
No.
10's perfection.
Okay, well, I think she's hot, so it's a 10.
So she's a 10.
Okay, so she's
All right,
perfect.
cool. Real quick, hold on. What would you rate yourself
Oh,
from 1 to 10?
a 7.5.
A 7.5. All right,
Okay.
what would you rate yourself?
8.5.
8.5. All right, what would you rate her?
An
Guys,
insult.
it's a
I feel
compliment
like
to
it has
me.
been
All right,
turned
so
into an insult.
according to you, there's 2 perfect girls on the table.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. What
Oh,
about
honey,
you?
no.
Go ahead and rate her, and then rate her, and then yourself, and keep going down. Go ahead.
I'd give you a 7, a 6,
What would you rate yourself?
4.
Okay.
Wait, just
What would you rate her?
Yeah.
Yes.
I give you a 6,
Okay. What would you rate her?
8,
And Noelle?
a 6.
A 6. Okay, cool. What would you rate her from 1 to 10?
An 8,
Okay. What about her?
a 6, a 6,
What would you rate yourself?
a 7,
What would you rate Gia?
an 8.
What would you rate Noelle?
No, it's like an 8.5.
8.5. Okay, cool. I want you to rate her on down, and then rate yourself, and then Noelle. Go ahead.
You're definitely a dime piece. You're like a 7 to an 8, so I'll give even 7.5. You're gorgeous. You are so beautiful to me. 7. You're
She's-
gorgeous
Yo,
to me.
this
You're not
is
my type,
killing me.
but I'm gonna say you're a 7. Me personally, I'm like a 7.5, 8. You're also a 10. You're also absolutely stunning.
Bro, I don't want to use a soundboard because like last time a girl cried. Like I
Yeah.
can't. Like,
Okay,
Call me
cool.
ugly.
All right, and Noelle, what would you rate yourself from 1 to 10?
I just keep it in the middle, like a 5.
Like a 5?
And then
Lies,
And we love
lies.
a humble queen.
And then,
Bro, I don't.
She's humble.
and then
At
I
least she's
don't,
honest. Like y'all all just sat here and fucking cats.
and then I don't rate
Aw.
people.
Yeah, she doesn't rate people, so she's gonna give all you guys a 10. Okay. Like she's shaking her head.
Yeah,
Yes.
I got
Okay.
it.
Now, perfect. Wait, you don't rate guys either, right? Okay, cool. Gotcha. So
Of
I want
course.
you to. There's 3 guys on the panel. Myself, Basil. He's taking his glasses off
Sorry,
because
no,
all the
somebody
girls
said
always
that,
tell
yeah.
him take your glasses off. And then our producer over there, Repo. Can you guys all take a look at him real quick? Okay, cool. So I want you to real quick. Don't give me
can't
any
see.
disclaimers. She wants to see you, Repo.
Yeah.
You see? Okay.
We hung out like 2 hours before the show.
Okay. So
But you didn't really talk to me.
So-
you
so-
also didn't give me. A
remember,
mix for
just
my
off
drink.
looks though. Just off looks. No, that was him. He's a
It was
No, that
horrible.
was
both of them.
Basil. No,
He's
that
a
was
horrible.
Basil.
He's a horrible host.
Yeah,
I get it.
that was Basil.
Okay, so real quick, I want you to rate us. No disclaimers. Don't tell us about the personalities, nothing like that. Just 1 to 10, and you guys can start off with me, Basil, and then our producer. So we'll start off with you.
Okay.
So rate me first, Basil, and then our producer. Go ahead.
Okay. 7.5,
Okay.
6.5, 5.5.
Okay. Cool. What about you? Go ahead. This isn't rocket science. Come on.
Yeah, and you've been here before.
Shut up. All right, I give you an 8.
You give me an 8. Okay. What about Basil?
7.
Speaking to the mic though.
Oh, 7.
Uh huh.
Okay, and then
Wait,
Josh.
I got to see Basil's face a little better. We're gonna move
Hold
that
on.
to a 6.
All right, I
Did I
give
say 6?
Josh.
Yes.
Not a loser.
Okay. So what's the Josh?
I give Josh a 7, but I give Ethan a 10 because he's hot.
Oh shit. Okay. Cool.
I had to shout him out again.
Shout out Ethan. Shout out Ethan.
Shout out
All right.
to boy Ethan.
Okay. Real quick.
Bro, turn red
1,
again.
2,
Like
3.
last
Go
time.
ahead.
A 8,
So I'm an 8. What's Basil?
a 6,
A 6.
Okay.
And what is my boy over there?
a 4.
A 4. All right. Cool. What about you? Go ahead.
You're a 7,
Okay.
Basil 6, and Repo 6.5.
6.5. Okay. What about you?
6.5.
Okay.
Basil
6.5.
7.5.
Okay.
My boy over here, those Bose headphones are sexy, but 5.
We said no disclaimer. All right. Okay.
Okay,
Shout out to
she's
no.
not
Okay. Cool.
good.
Now we're gonna go ahead and rate you guys. Okay, this is the fun part.
Okay, and Eric and Josh, please don't fucking lie because it gets annoying.
You know
bro,
what,
when
Josh?
guys
We'll go
like,
first. Start off with Miss Chicago, and then go work your way down.
You want me to go first?
Yeah, you go first.
Don't lie.
All right. Chicago is.
My man got energy all of a sudden. He's like, hold on. My man's been there the whole show. He's like, wait, hold on. You want me to go first? Go ahead.
Chicago's a 9.
Okay. Wait, hold on. Can you do me a favor? Can you take your headset off real quick?
Yeah,
and
yeah.
stand up?
Hold on. Let me take this off for the
Little
chat.
spin.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Okay, so do I sit?
Do me a favor. Come more over here. Yeah, just right there, right there. You're good right there. You go over here. Okay, there you go. No, go back to your seat because he switched the camera. This is right there. Hold on, real quick. What's that tattoo on your? What's that about?
I like that.
Your tat. What does it mean?
It's a lotus flower.
It's a lotus flower. Okay,
This
cool.
is a lotus flower.
Okay, shout out to the chat. Okay, give us a quick little spin.
Oh.
All right, cool. Wow. Shout out to the gym.
Yeah, my body's all natural.
All natural?
My butt's not big enough to
Wait,
wear
hold on. Even the twins are natural. You can sit down. You can
Oh,
sit
this is
down.
a push-up bra.
Oh, okay. All right,
I
cool.
look directly
They don't
at
look
her
like this
boobs.
in real life.
Okay. All right, cool.
Push-up bra comes on, it's like suddenly I'm a little boy.
All right, cool. Do me a favor. Take your headset off and give us a quick little spin. You can stay in place. He's gonna switch the camera and go so we can catch you.
Am I allowed to look at the screen?
Yeah, you can look at the screen. That's fine. Yep. Give us a little spin right there. You're fine. Just give us. Yeah. You could have came back this way, to be honest, but it's cool. You can sit down. Okay, cool. What about you? Go ahead. Give us a quick little spin.
You just do it right here.
Yeah, you don't have to go anywhere. You can stay right there.
Sorry.
All right, cool. And what about you? Go ahead.
Josh, make sure you
Switch.
pay
Yeah,
attention
switch
to
the camera
Yeah,
angle
yeah.
for her. Right there. Just give us a quick little
Oh, no, I
spin.
wasn't even
Shout out
talking
to
about the
you.
cameras.
And then Miss Gia. Miss Gia, how tall are you? You're pretty fucking tall.
Not that tall. I'm just like,
She got stilts on.
Heels on.
Oh,
She got
okay.
heels on.
Stilts.
She got those big boots
Ah,
on.
she's got black on
She's
though.
The naked
pretending.
wolf
Fake
boots.
You can't see the you got to take that. out. She just went up 3 points, huh, chat? As soon as she took her jacket off.
Hey.
Okay.
Hey, I heard Josh chuckle in the back. He's like, ha ha.
All right, cool. Shout out to her. And yeah,
She got a man. She's not standing.
yeah,
Yeah,
just
she
out of
ain't doing
respect for her,
shit.
yeah.
She's not standing.
Okay, cool. So you go first, Repo. Go ahead.
Yeah. Okay, so we're
So
doing.
she's still a 9? She's probably a 10 to you now, huh?
No. She's a 9.
Okay, she's a
The
9.
one next to her, 5, 4.
me.
We'll give her 5,
Okay.
5, and 9.
Okay. Wow.
I
Very
feel like
interesting.
I
They're
hear
getting high
half,
numbers
bro.
tonight. The ladies
Oh,
at
these
the
are
end.
high?
No, I want Eric go before
Out
me
of
because I
10,
wanna
he's
see this
giving
shit.
you guys 9.
That-
That's
that's
pretty
true.
high.
I heard a lot of 5s too.
Yeah, that's why I was like, those are the 5s are high. It's like, is he
Average.
super
No,
brutally
I'm
honest?
talking about
That's
like
average.
for
Yeah.
you ladies, you're getting you're getting high.
You
Even
got to
like,
think.
the ladies said you were perfect.
Yeah, you got 10s and shit. But ladies, you have to understand 5 is average. That's the majority of women. So like 5 is actually like very good.
Yeah, it is very good.
Yeah.
Eric, you go because
Okay,
I
cool.
feel like you're not gonna see there.
I would say 7. I would say 4. I would say 4, 5, 6, 8.
8.
Yeah.
That was personality, bro. You gave personality.
I
rating.
know. I
Nah,
got.
rerun that shit.
What
That
happened
was
to the
She's a
personality.
7.
That was
She's a,
personality
she's a
rating.
7. She's a 7. But personality's fucking A1. Can't lie.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead.
7, 3. Nah, 7, 4, 3.
Wait, hold on. Can you point at them?
Yeah.
Moving.
He's like
7.
7, 5, 6. What the?
No. So blue, 7, 4, 3, 5, 6, 6.
Okay, cool. Yeah. And the reason why we do this activity is because obviously we said earlier that our values different, ladies. So for us, even though we got pretty good ratings actually, it doesn't really mean that's not much to us because like we can't go out there and tell people like, hey, I got rated a 7 tonight. Nobody gives a fuck. You know what I mean? They only care about what value we provide to the world. On the other hand, for you ladies, you guys are all actually pretty good, attractive looking women. So you guys go out there, you guys have a lot of value. But as men, that doesn't really apply to us. Any other super chats, bro?
No, sir.
Okay, cool. So right before we end every show, we like to get the opinion on the ladies on the show. Okay. We'll start off with you. Give us your opinion on the show.
I love this show.
Okay, cool.
Shout out to you.
Perfect. Shout out to you. Very short and
Yeah,
concise.
exactly.
All right, what about you? Thoughts on the show? First
I
time.
really liked it. I thought it was a positive experience. I thought it was really interesting to see other people's perspectives, especially the guys.
Mhm.
And I really am proud of you. I know I don't know you, but hearing your experience, like, that's inspiring. And I'm glad to just know you right now.
Oh wow, thanks. I feel like crying. All
I was about to say, that's get teary-eyed, bro.
I was thinking that while you said it, but I thought
Yeah.
it was inappropriate for me to be like, has someone ever told you I'm proud of you? Because we were probably all proud of you after hearing that.
No, I appreciate that. I think that's actually one of the reasons why I wanted to do something like this. We just started this podcast, but I wanted people to understand that like you can go through hell and still come out of that. Trust me, I'm not perfect by any means. Every single day I'm improving. Trust me, you can ask her over there. But yeah, I just like to give people, you know, some type of knowledge that listen, man, like, and there's people that have been through worse than me. That's the crazy part about it, right? Like when you listen to my story, you're like, oh damn, I'm proud of you. And there's people out there that have gone through fucking worse. So like, who am I to sit here and complain about it? But thank you, I appreciate that. What about you? Thoughts on the show?
Yeah, it was amazing. I love hearing everyone's perspective. I got to meet a bunch of beautiful, amazing women. Like, it was great.
Yeah, and everybody loved you as
Yeah.
always.
Shout out to you.
Love you guys.
And I don't know if it's because of the wine or the pizza. But
Both,
Okay.
a little of both, right?
All right, what about you, guys?
I had a really positive experience. You know, usually you hear about podcasts. This is my first time on a podcast, by the way. So usually what you see
Don't
online
go to Fresh
is,
and Fit.
Nice.
I don't know. I feel like my values kind of align with theirs a little bit. So maybe they won't be too brutal on me.
Nah, I don't think they would.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I know that things can get intense and riled up, and this was just a really positive experience. And I'm happy this is the first, like, and it's so positive. So hopefully I'm
Yeah.
on more.
Yeah, I mean, like, and we took a week off, so you know we're gonna slowly but surely catch back our numbers. But yeah, we're really excited, man. The chat's amazing as always. Like, and thank you, ladies, for coming as always. I'm glad that you had a first good experience. What about you? What's your thoughts on the show?
This is my second time on, and I have fun again, so I'm happy.
Shout out to you.
Shout out to you. All right, what about you?
I was scared to come back, but I'm very happy I did.
All
And
right.
Thank you guys for being so welcoming.
No, I
Of course,
appreciate.
of
You know what?
course.
I appreciate you coming back. The first time you came on, we had a little bit of an incident, right?
A little bit.
Let's rip
Yeah.
the Band-Aid off. What
Yeah.
was it
So,
like?
all right, you know what? I'll let you say it from your perspective.
Pretty much when I came on, I got a little reality check. I was told that I was fat, which, you know, it's okay. But it just, the whole show, kind of the comments and everything turned into that.
Mhm.
Which I didn't take it personally, like that personally. It hurt me a little bit. And so I was scared to come back, and like, I didn't want it to be about that again, you know,
Yeah.
but
Yeah. So I get called fat. I was 180 and I was getting called fat. You know what I mean? So like reality is reality.
exactly.
And so when I actually got banned off TikTok, my TikTok was going crazy. I had it for 4.5, almost 5 weeks, and I was already at 746,000. Like my shit was, it was because it was all controversial shit. You know what I mean? But that's actually why my TikTok got banned, because I called a girl fat, and it wasn't you. It was another girl I called fat, and I was like the first person to tell her she was fat, apparently.
Yeah.
And she thanked me for it.
Yeah.
It's like after the show, she was like, I know everybody around me tells me like love my body positivity. She was like, but then I know they talk bad about me.
Exactly.
And you're the first person to tell me like, listen, you're just fat and you need to like lose it. And yeah, like to this day we still text.
Isn't it better, bro? I feel like people like hearing honesty over the fake bullshit.
That's what I'm saying. And I really appreciated the honesty, and I have been working on myself.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So I do appreciate that.
Shout out to you.
Yeah.
And so eventually you're going to see a change.
For
I gotta
sure.
work slow
And you're
right
from
now,
Maryland,
but
too.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
am from Maryland. So, I mean, I do appreciate the honesty always.
Yeah.
Like, I love it.
And that's the thing is too, is like I'm learning that my delivery is everything. Cause I was, man, we when we first started, I was like, yeah, you're just fat.
Bro was really,
And girls were like, fuck you.
it was,
we don't like
there was
you.
no backstory behind
Yeah,
it.
but now I'm like, listen, man, you're kind of fat.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? And this
Yeah.
is my delivery has to change a little bit because I'm realizing that women are very emotional.
We get sensitive.
Yeah.
And you
And
might-
like, but with him, I'll be honest. I swear we'll be honest with each other. No sugarcoating. I'll
Yeah.
tell them straight up. And we respect that about each other.
Yeah.
But it's like I think especially where we live at in Miami, there's a lot of fake shit going on.
Mhm.
And the people that tell it to you how it is, I respect those people. I want those people
Facts.
around me.
Yeah, I have a lot of respect for you
I
guys.
don't want the people around me that are just gonna make me feel good,
Mhm.
because I can't trust those people.
And how am I getting better from that?
Yeah.
Staying in the same
Exactly.
Yeah,
wave,
you're
or
just
I'm
con-
just declining.
you're just stagnant because you're complacent, like you're not doing anything with your life. You know what I mean? So, like I don't want people like that around me. I want people that are always trying to progress.
And you might dislike us, but you respect us.
Yeah,
And
and
that's
listen,
what's
you
got
came
back.
here, we had a great time. And actually, to be fair, like you look a little bit different since the last time you came. And it wasn't that long ago. So shout out to you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, cool. Any other super chats, bro, before we
Yeah,
get
we
out
got a few more.
Go
We
ahead.
got one from Leo, $2.
Right.
Ladies rating 00000.
God damn.
And we
Leo.
give
so
Leo a
much.
0 too. We give Leo.
Leo,
a
they're
0
gonna
right
want-
back.
Just put a 1 in front of one of them zeros. so I
Yo,
can
bro's
live.
giving Spence ratings.
Yeah, they want to give you your Instagram, homie. What,
We
any
got
others?
we got one from 3 a.m. $50. Please tell Nayeli to hit me up. She's a 20 out of 10 in my book.
Wow. And he gave his Instagram.
Oh God,
There
he
it
really
is.
did drop
Strong.
this.
Praise
Y'all
her
better
strong.
back up for her boyfriend. You.
All right, you know what?
Wait,
And you're
actually, I
single,
feel
right?
like- yeah, but actually, I feel like he followed me on Instagram
Really?
earlier
For
already.
real?
Yeah.
Yo,
Actually,
bro is on our IG
Sugar
ready.
daddy
We're gonna
vibes.
have to make sure you open that DM before you get out of here.
Shoot
All right, any other ones?
your
Yeah.
best shot. We'll rate your pickup line.
We got
Okay,
another one
cool.
from Leo, $5. Eric, I'm proud of you and my child. Te amo.
All right, shout out to my boy. What's the last part about though, homie? Shout out to you, man. Much love. Listen, ladies, thank you so much for coming to the show. You guys were amazing. This was our first show back. We're very excited to be back. Obviously, shout out to Repo,
Yeah.
his first official fucking show as a
Yo, yo,
producer with
yo.
us. We're gonna keep getting better for you guys, man. The ladies are gonna keep getting, better, good conversation. The round table is gonna come soon, so it won't be the long table. We have more cameras, more mics coming through. So
Yep.
we appreciate everything you guys, do for us. You guys stay with us for 2+ hours. You guys donate, super chat, all that stuff. Buy the merch.
Yes.
Every
Also,
time-
guys, make sure you sub to us on Rumble. We're trying to go live on Rumble too, and we need I think it's 25 subs on Rumble just to go live on
Yeah,
this. So we have to
I think
pay for it.
we officially just started it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're officially on Rumble, and the weird thing is that like we'll stream simultaneously, but like on Rumble I can say whatever I want, but I guess on YouTube
Exactly.
I can't.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, we're learning, guys. Thank you so much. We'll see you guys tomorrow for the nighttime show. Peace.